Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Eddie, and together with my co-host Queen, which you'll be seeing her later on, we are your hosts for this year, which is the second edition of Beauty Online Trade Show, live all the way from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Now, in fact, just for your information, we are currently having a movement restriction control right now. However, that doesn't stop us from proceeding with Beauty Online Trade Show. As planned from today, which is the 5th of July, right until the 11th of July, all thanks to augmented reality or AR, virtual and visual effect technology that made it happen. Now, in this year's the second edition, we are really glad and pleased to announce that we have three countries pavilion this year, namely from South Africa, South Korea, and Thailand. Not forgetting the rest of the individual exhibitors from Singapore, Taiwan, Japan, and of course from China. An online B2B matching program has been planned to connect the exhibitors face to face online to Southeast Asia buyers like distributors, retailers, and of course, beauty professionals. Besides that, there are also many interesting live stream programs such as dialogue sessions, talk shows, product presentation and demonstration, all will be conducted in real time online for the next 7 days. Now, I assure you that this will be something that you do not want to miss out, and this will be something that you have not seen before compared to the usual avatar virtual event and webinar meeting. Now, let me just give you some highlight of this year's the second edition of the event. Queen and I will be interviewing the exhibitors so that you could know a little better about the background of the companies, the latest products, and the targeted buyers as well. You could view the product presentation and followed by one-to-one meeting and hear the inspiring stories of the product manufacturers, distributors, and beauty professionals, and as well as learning the global beauty products buying trends and analysts during this pandemic and opportunities for B2B export on e-commerce by Alibaba. Now, without further ado, let us start with the first day program by welcoming our founder of Beauty Online Trade Show, Mr. CP Saw, to deliver his opening speech to everyone from all around the world. The stage is yours, Mr. CP.
Thank you, Eddie. Hello, everyone. Greeting from Kuala Lumpur. My name is CP, the founder of beautyonlinetradeshow.com. Welcome to our second editions. Beautyonlinetradeshow.com started by me in January this year. This was after seeing many virtual exhibitions due to travel ban and border close, as no physical event can be organized since March last year. But most of the virtual exhibition are avatar virtual, lack human interactions and engagements. So I decided to do it differently. How? You must be wondering. As you know, I used to be the physical or in-person exhibition organizer before. I want to bring back the same experience of visiting exhibitions, view the product demonstrations, talking to the exhibitors, listening to the workshop, and even participate in dialogue sessions live. So, to achieve this, I've invested in building a production studio equipped with the TV production kind of facilities. Experienced team that use AR, augmented reality technologies, 3D modeling design, visual effect that be able to bring real people to the virtual space, and even transport speakers from around the world to our studios through hologram technologies. In fact, I'm speaking to you right now from my home, not in my studio, as we are in the third wave of movement control. With these facilities, Beauty Online Trade Shows have managed to produce more than hundreds of online events, like Virtual Spa and Wellness Summit, beauty and hair talks, forum, demo, show, B2B matchings, and others. From January up to our last exhibition in March and now. For these second editions, my appreciations goes to Westro Cape Town and Western Cape Tourism Trade and Investments, Thai Cosmetic Cluster Trade Associations, and Gyeonggi Small and Medium Venture Business Associations for organizing the group pavilions. Not forgetting the individuals exhibitors from Singapore, Taiwan, Japan, and China. My thanks also goes to all the guest speakers, key registered buyers and visitors, our worldwide partners, agents, and media. Lastly, I hope you enjoy the shows and engage with the exhibitors, speakers, and our hosts. We promise you this will be a brand new experience online trade shows. As the world is still better with the pandemic, I pray for your good health and safety. Thank you. Terima kasih. Over to you, Eddie.
Once again, thanks to Mr. CP for such an amazing idea of Beauty Online Trade Show, where the global beauty brands can still connect to Malaysia and Southeast Asia despite this pandemic that we're having right now. Of course, with the help of technology, which makes us to get together, all together here. Some important notes to all our online audiences here, and if you're still new to our platform, should there be anybody who would like to send in any inquiry or if you have any questions, feel free and do not hesitate to drop us a WhatsApp message or drop us a message at the WhatsApp and Messenger button right at your bottom right of the beautyonlinetradeshow.com website page. And our personal shall attend to you shortly. While you're watching our online live streaming activities, you can also scroll down to source for the best products and of course to purchase some of them instantly too. Do not go anywhere while we're having a short session break and stay with us as we promise you to bring you the most exciting and interesting online activities that you should not miss on the first day of our program. So coming up next in a short moment at 11 a.m., let's put our hands together to welcome Ms. Macha Patsak, who is the CEO of Humi Natural & Co., joined by her PR coordinator, Mr. Prangtip Prakobit, on topic which is one-stop services from MYR Cosmetics Company Limited, Thailand, which is the manufacturer from the world well-known brand Humi.
Hi, welcome back to Beauty Online Trade Show. Now, up next, I have two very special guests. They are beautiful ladies from Thailand and somehow also from Australia. They're coming in to tell us more about their company and their brand from Thailand. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, we have for you the CEO of MYR Cosmetic Solution Company Limited from Thailand and also our PR coordinator from MYR Cosmetic Solution Company Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Ms. Macha Prasak and also Ms. Prangtip Prakopkit. Hello.
Hi. Sawadika.
Sawadika. Nice to meet the both of you. Ms. Macha, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. And nice and cold here in Victoria. Thank you.
You're in Melbourne, right? Melbourne, Victoria?
Yeah, that's correct, yes. And it's winter.
Wow. Thanks for calling in, just to speak to us, all right?
I'm so pleased to thank you for having us.
No problem. Now, what about you, Miss Prangtip? How are you?
I'm doing great. It's so I'm really, really glad to be here today and share with you guys our story. So thank you for being here.
Right, great. Thank you. All right, so now we're going to speak to Ms. Prangtip first, as she is the PR coordinator, of course, and I believe she would like to tell us more about her company. Hi, Miss Frantip. Now that you're main and focused
Hi.
and in the center, well, we're going to begin by having you to tell us more about the history of your company.
Yes, certainly. So the company has been around for many years, and we have been doing intensive research. And now under this brand Pumi, we are taking all together, the wisdom of Thai herbal botany and combining with years of top-notch research into skincare. Yeah.
Okay. So a simple yet, easy introduction of what MYR is doing at the moment. So tell me more about your brand.
Yes, certainly. So right now, under the brand name of Pumi, we have been operating and selling in over 25 countries, just only within these past 2 years. It's all about making conscious beauty products accessible. Under this line, we have products that are natural based. It's all like organic, and it's even our packaging is eco and sustainable. So we're just combining all of that values, but making it more accessible to the mass.
How long has your brand been around?
So this brand we just launched in the past 2 years. Like it was around just right before COVID started, and it's amazing because we've been actually getting really, really great traction.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great to know that. It's a fairly new brand, yet it's already growing, which is great. Because I think the theme and the concept behind your brand, I think that's something somehow attractive, right? That's why you get the
Yeah.
number of buyers. So talk about buyers, since you said it's doing quite well. Who are your target
Yeah.
buyers so far?
So our target buyers currently are Asians living abroad. As I mentioned before, we have customers in over 25 countries, so especially in Europe, Switzerland, Italy, and in the States, Nevada. So mainly they found us through Facebook, and I think just the quality of the product itself speaks for itself, and we've been getting a lot of that. Yeah.
A lot of review on that. Great.
Yeah.
Great to know. So, listening to you talking about your brand and your products,
Yeah.
I understand that there are actually a huge range of them, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So in terms of management, is it very hard to handle all this product and to manage them, to deal with it?
Yes. So actually, just so people know what we're about, under this Pumi brand, we have several lines, a set specifically for the face, and then a line for intimate care. And with that, yes, as you mentioned, we have a lot of products. As for us, we view it as more. It comes down to management. So given the range of products, we ensure that there's a certain protocols in management and in how to take care and present that to the customers.
Right. So we only
Yeah.
give the best of quality, something
Yes.
that is aligning to your brand's concept and idea,
Yeah.
right? So
Yes.
talk about your products. Well, I believe you're very proud of it. Could you tell us more about your products? What is it like and some of the unique selling points?
Yes, certainly. So the first line of product is our facial care. And one of the main thing about the set of care that you will be seeing here on the screen in photos are that the main ingredients is extract from rice stem cell, like stem cell of rice. So that means like in order to extract that, we have to, use organic raw material itself to be able to maintain that essence. And these stem cells are very rejuvenating for the skins, and just the benefit it offer is just stunning. There's actually been a research by a Nobel scientist before, like long time ago, about rice. And because Thailand is very well known for rice,
Yes.
he found that like in Thailand, Thailand contained one of the most like beneficial, like high nutrients rice. And we're really lucky that we're here in Thailand and being able to use that technology and extract this essence to produce products for the skincare. So that's the first line. As for the second line, we have intimate care. and what's so unique about our brands is that we have intimate care for both men and women. So that means for your private parts, we have care that is, friendly, that is natural based. I think we might not know that for our private part, we kind of need a lot of care where a lot of accessible product right now are not compatible to the skin down there. And we've been developing products that is mindful of your health in that area and not causing cancer or whatnot. So it's just being mindful of all of that. Yeah.
Because it's pretty sensitive, isn't it? And not a lot of brands would like to go there and venture because of how sensitive and how, like you said, it's not easy.
Yes. So I think like we kind of want to holistically present like what's practical and what's actually affordable as well, but at a quality. Yeah.
Okay. Very interesting. So, where can we buy your product so far? Where can our consumers, find out more about your products? Because I understand that this product itself needs no introduction in Thailand. It's pretty much well known, like you said, only 2 years, but it's doing quite well. So, what about other countries? And, are you supplying to other countries at the moment? And what are the other platforms that we can go to find you?
Yes. So right now we have Facebook page and we'll be launching our website soon. I've included it on the screen and you can check it out over there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, all right. So, thank you so much because I think, there's a lot of information already you have given. So for more info, you can ask us more, of course. So, I think next we are going to talk to our CEO, right? Hi, Miss Matcha.
Hi.
Hi, thank you so much. And it's time for you to answer our questions. I believe you are here to introduce to us some of the best-selling products under your brand, right?
Absolutely. I can't wait to show you.
Sure. Would you tell us more?
Definitely would like to show you one of our best recommended product is our Right Stem Cell Serum, and we call the drop. So basically, you will see that it in our serum, you will see some kind of organic material that is actually the handmade of the people who live in the village. That actually grow our ingredients, like all ingredient that used for Pru-meat band. So during the COVID time, what been happening is that so many family that grow ingredients, it have been affected from all around the world with COVID-19.
Yeah.
So we've been just thinking that if we don't use any plastic content, we don't use any, we use only all the recycled package. We think that we can create something very unique that is to attack with the packaging to make it look very unique and also useful. What been happening is the organic material here that you can see. A lot of people have been using for the bracelet, some for the hair tie, some for the hair tie, and some for the string to use for the mesh during the COVID time. So we run the competition like that as well. Now let's see what we got on the package here.
Okay.
So this is the
maybe towards your right. Yeah, now we can see it. Yeah.
Okay. And there you only need one drop.
One drop?
That's it. And it's very nice and absorb very well. And
yeah, it's also very thick and moist.
Smooth. Yeah. And one drop for your face morning and night, and the smell, absolutely, you think of rice, you definitely would think of Thailand, that for sure. It smells rice, and it's non-fragrant. So we use original fragrance from our ingredient. So basically, you will smell like jasmine rice stem cell. smell like
like
rice.
Tuscan rice. Wow.
Yeah, smell like rice. You imagine when you get up in the morning and you feel like you're sitting on the rice field and back in back in the generation to think about our our grandparents, and you feel like, oh my God. And then like in overseas, we
Mhm.
are missing our roots,
Oh
and
yes.
we just when you have the feeling of morning and night and feel like rice, it's just so divine.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It feels like you can cure your homesick, right, by just smelling it on your hand, on your
Ab-
face.
Absolutely, that's right. And one of another product that is very highly recommend, there
Mhm.
was this sunscreen. This sunscreen made from rice stem cell and also contain coffee peel.
Mm.
So why I say this is very popular and highly recommend. They are very friendly for under the sea. So you will
Oh.
see that it's a lot of around the world. We have beach, we have island, we
Yes.
have the river, and even in our home family, like when we shower after we have done our makeup, put some sunscreen on our makeup. A lot of products have chemical,
Yes.
and that was can go and kill all our environment. So we are very friendly and uh, good for environment and save all the coral under the sea and all those sort of stuff. Yeah, and we this one, because it's a stem cell, it's very easy to apply. You even can apply inside house, in front, when you're working in a house, or in front. Some people will be um, cooking, and sitting in front computer and the screen, and they very protecting for all the tape and blue light and everything, and
Mhm.
also so easy to apply on
Mhm.
top of the makeup as well during the day.
Yes.
So that is one of really good range that is
That's your
high
sunscreen,
recommend.
right? That's your
That's the
sunscreen, right?
sunscreen. Yeah, that's the
Wow.
sunscreen.
A
And this
sun
is, yeah,
a
sorry.
sunscreen with so many different functions and benefits, like you just mentioned, right? Under the
Yeah.
sea friendly ones. Wow. Okay. That's impressive.
And it's especially they don't have they have the stem cell on there. They also it's helping, smooth your skin and
Mm.
balance your skin. It make it really healthy, young looking
Mm.
skin. Yeah.
Plus, they are more diverse, skydivers. I mean, they're skydivers, pula. But there are more people who are divers nowadays, right? Who like to do
Yeah,
sea surfing and everything. So this is definitely very helpful for those. Yeah.
absolutely. And this
Mhm.
is the last one. There you will see also got some material on top of the packaging. Though also is organic, handmade from the village as well. So we use it, and they can use it to be the hair tie as
Mhm.
well. So
Wow.
this is a nice stem cell. So what happening was it nice stem cell is like the three in one product
Mhm.
that is you also only use very tiny, just one drop, the same as serum.
Mhm.
Um, for the people who have a dry skin,
Mhm.
especially if anyone live in Europe and we have a winter, long winter, our skin is very, very dry. We can
Mhm.
use as a day and night as well. But the best part of this one is everyone loves it because it can be the eye cream. So
Eye
gentle.
cream. Mm.
Yes. So basically three in one. They are sleeping mask. So you can 2 times a week, you can mask them on the face and leave it and soak in the skin, and
Mhm.
without don't have to wash them out. And that will be amazing product. And I want again the smell
Mhm.
rice stem cell.
I think it's
Because
good.
the best.
I think it's good because a lot of us are worried about having, too creamy, too thick cream, especially on your eye area, right? Having,
That's
having
correct.
a product like that so light, airy, and yet it's so moist and, thick, in a way, it doesn't give you burden on your eyes. I think it's
Yes.
great.
Yeah, absolutely. And especially for us, for our lifestyle, we don't need so many products. product that is like all separate. Eye cream, we need so many different. If we can get 2 or 3 in one, that's the best offer. I think that is make
I
it life
agree.
a lot easier.
True, true. There's so many products that we have to use, right? So now you're
Yeah,
right, totally right. If you can just buy one product for so many other things, it's so much better.
yeah,
Save time, save work.
absolutely. Yeah, that's right, and that is make a lot easy for men to make decision to try our product as well because these men don't like so many products in their life.
Yeah,
They only
true.
need one, and that's it. And that makes a lot easier and
Yeah.
attracting to a more customer for us as well, not just only for the women. Yeah.
Okay. So do we have, so are these three products the main best-selling ones?
Yes, these 3 products is at the top rank to sell all in Europe, Australia, New Zealand. It's over 25 countries, but I think it's more popular on Europe and American because what happened was stem cell is very popular and very well known technology in the world.
Yeah.
So many scientists Nobel Prize that is have done research, but I think is one come down to organic stem cell, and that was is with the price is
Mm-hmm.
very affordable. I think that's why we so popular, and the word mouth to mouth that is being expressed very quickly, and people start to get to know us and follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, and we have a page running 11 page, 11
Mm.
country over Europe side. Yeah.
All right. So one thing I really like about her brand, not only that they have just told us about their brand story and all, but guys, another interesting fact that Miss Matcha has just told us is that some of their products actually have the handcrafted items that comes with every of your product, right?
Yeah.
Right. That actually
And
brings
that,
out so much of the element and the culture, the rich culture of Thailand itself, right? So
absolutely.
you're buying not only a beauty product but also the culture and the story behind it. That's beautiful.
Ab- Absolutely. I think that's the best part, especially during COVID time. So many people have been lost their job and lost their career, and it give us opportunity to giving back for the community, to create more job for the people in the village or even around Thailand, and also it give us have a opportunity to help to support give some scholarship for our young scientists all around Thailand as well to keep going. Yes.
Mm. All right. Thank you so much, ladies, for sharing with us such an enriching program, enriching session, which I think is very helpful. Now, for those of you potential business partners who would like to collaborate with us or be in touch with Pumi, the brand, or with MYR Cosmetic Solutions, you know where to go to, which is Beauty Online Trade Show. We're here to put you guys together to be in touch. And with that, thank you so much, Miss Matcha, as well as to Miss Prangtip. Thank you so much for both of your time.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
Appreciate it.
you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. Yeah, we hope to see you again next time after COVID.
Absolutely. We're looking forward to that.
All right, see you. Bye
Take
bye.
care. Bye. ขอบคุณค่ะ
ขอบคุณค่ะ
Now, what an amazing sharing, wasn't it? Thanks to MYR Cosmetic Co. Limited by Miss Macha Patsa and Miss Prangtip Prakobit from Fumi Natural and Co. Also thanks to our presenters and as well as my co-host, the beautiful Queen as well. And of course, for any one of you who would like to know more about these products, it's very simple. Just scroll down the page and you shall be able to look for MYR Cosmetics Co. Limited at the left side of the website page, down under the exhibitor's name. Click in and you shall be able to see the products with full details. And I've got something interesting to share with you next because you can have the chance to meet them face to face online too. We'll be organizing a B2B matching this coming Friday on the 9th of July. If you would like to participate, do send us a message or WhatsApp us at the messenger or WhatsApp icon down below to notify us with your full name, your contact number, and your email address. We shall get it arranged for you very soon. It's as easy as that. Act now if you're interested. Okay, so up next at 12 noon, there is something you have probably never seen or never heard before. Presented by a celebrity chef in Thailand, also known as a master chef and a judge worldwide, where he has already invented many amazing new beauty products, although he was originally from the F&B industry. He'll be sharing with us about using wasabi. That's something very new, as the new ingredient which no one has ever done before. And of course, he has also invented some dental care products as well. Now, without further ado, here it is. Let us take a look at these wasabi facial soap and wasabi toothpaste. I will let Queen to introduce you more about this very special and famous person online and let him tell you about his unique wasabi and dental care products.
All right, so today in Beauty Online Trade Show, we have a guest from Thailand. I would say he is quite adorable based on his personality. Now, and besides that, he is actually a Malaysian who actually settled down in Thailand for quite a number of years. We are about to find out very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the CEO of Venture Tech Marketing Company Limited, we have for you Mr. Walter. Hi, Walter.
Hi, Quinn. Good afternoon.
Hi. Would you like to introduce yourself a little bit more to our audiences online?
How many hours do I have?
10 seconds.
Yes, hi, Walter. Walter Lee, otherwise known as Chef Kani. Chef by profession. We have been in the F&B area for 30 over years. And I started when I was in kindergarten in case you are counting my age. And we have just recently, because of COVID, have dabbled and succeeded in moving into the personal healthcare area.
All right, so we'll go into that shortly, definitely. But before that, you also mentioned that you actually have another name, another identity called the Chef Kani. So, well, let's talk a little bit about that. How about that? Because you did mention that before this. As you can see, guys, behind me, it says Wasabi O. That's actually the brand that, our CEO of Venture Tech Marketing, which is what Walter over here carries, the brand that represents your company, isn't it? So it's also a F&B business. This is an F&B brand, I believe.
That's right, Quinn. Some of the main things that we do is we have a chain of restaurants around in. We have actually 67 restaurants in 15 countries around the world.
Wow.
I run a culinary school. I am a certified judge for international chef competitions around the world. And we also process and market real wasabi that had originated in Thailand 21 22 years ago, and now being sold in about 28 countries around the world.
Very interesting. So, yes, for those of you who are watching this and wondering, am I watching a wrong channel? You're not. Because, yes, we know that, wasabi it is definitely a raw material for food, right? Raw ingredient. Talk about wasabi, as you were saying. So, I actually have a question here because a lot of people would have, I wouldn't say mistaken, would have assumed that wasabi is something you normally get from Japanese food, from Japan, right? So you are, producing and also manufacturing wasabio as an ingredient to produce, different kinds of F&B related products in Thailand. How has the journey been for you?
It has been a very interesting journey. In the first place, Quinn, thank you for having me on your show. Wasabi it's something indigenous to Japan that was discovered about 1,000 years ago, right? And wasabi's primary function was in traditional Japanese medicine. It's not really for food.
Oh, really?
And what will be surprising even more is possibly over 95% of the wasabi consumed around the world contains no wasabi.
Huh?
Okay. And this is no surprise. I judge international. I'm a certified judge that judge international chef competitions around the world.
Yes.
And it is very surprising for most chefs that the stuff that they think is wasabi is actually not. So all wasabi powder that you see being sold or eaten around the world contains zero wasabi. It is either horseradish or mustard. See, real wasabi is about $100 a kilo, whilst mustard and
horseradish,
which is the imitation wasabi, costs about 50 cents a kilo. So wasabi, when it was first discovered in Japan about 1,000 years ago, because I'm saying this because I was a student studying in Japan many years ago. And when I discovered that the powers of wasabi to the Japanese is like ginseng to the Koreans and to the Chinese. So it is one of the most difficult herbs to grow in the world because it takes about 2 to 2.5 years to harvest. Yeah. And it has to be grown in flowing water that is under very stringent conditions. So half of it is not a root, it is called a rhizome. A root grows beneath the earth and a rhizome grows above the earth.
Just
but
like
it grows above the earth but in running water. And the water has got to be almost surgically clean to be able to grow wasabi successfully. That's why it is so expensive. The raw material is about $100 a kilo. So what happened was only about 350 years ago that the Japanese started consuming sashimi. So figure 350 years ago, there was still no refrigeration around. There was no fridge. There was no freezers around, right?
Yep.
And 350 years ago, the technique of the sashimi technique was still not as advanced as it is today. So as a result, people were getting bad stomach in eating raw fishes sometimes. So it is the recommendation of the traditional Japanese medicinal doctor to use wasabi to be consumed concurrently with sashimi. So you see on the plate of sashimi when you order, there is two greens there. One is the oba leaf, which is otherwise known as shiso, and the other thing is the wasabi. Now the function of wasabi is not, it's really not because for its pungency effect, but because of its super antimicrobial properties. And when you say microbial, means it is not only antibacterial, it is also antiviral. So, just on the side here, I was wondering if it could actually counter COVID-19. But we did some tests about it. It wasn't conclusive, but it is antimicrobial. So we have researches going on also in several universities in the Faculty of Medicine in other parts of the world to research on the potency of wasabi, and it actually has got anti-cancerous effects as well, especially for liver cancers. Now, all these could be very easily referred to when you type in wasabi on Google. So there's a lot of work that's being done. So when I started off in promoting wasabi, because basically as a chef, I was rather taken aback that most of the things coming out of Japan, as a matter of fact, all of the wasabi coming out of Japan, that they claim wasabi boldly on the label that says wasabi actually contains no wasabi.
Wow.
So I understand that you are Chinese, so if I write in Chinese character for you, can I speak in Chinese?
Yeah, I can. This channel also speaks Mandarin.
Okay. So wasabi in Chinese is 山葵. 山水的山，向日葵的葵，是山葵。Okay. Now horseradish is 辣根. Right? And then mustard is 芥末.
No wonder it's called 芥末. Now I know why.
Right, it is. So it is traditionally been called or labeled wrongly around the world. So even if you go to China, they actually say 青芥辣 or 芥辣. In Hong Kong, it's actually completely different. So what you see in the market is a lot of imitation that is colored green, added flour, and being sold off as wasabi. So the reality of things is, because it's such a big thing even in the F&B industry, that you have a lot of all these chips and snacks that is wasabi flavored potato chips, wasabi flavored peanuts, 100% contains zero wasabi.
It's just the flavoring and the color.
Wow. So this is a gauntlet that I've thrown down. So I'm challenging the people who claim their products to be wasabi because it contains zero wasabi.
I didn't know too before this. I really didn't know.
It's all right. Most Gordon Ramsay didn't know that either. So those days it was rather difficult for me to prove myself, because this bright-eyed, bushy-tailed fella that's running around the world telling people, "Hey, you cannot tipu lah, you cannot tipu lah. That is not wasabi lah." So the Japanese those days, my Japanese competitors were looking at me and said, "What is this funny fella residing in Thailand telling the world about wasabi?" Although they know it is not what we are saying is right. But it was until when, Google came around and there was, internet all over. And when I started telling people, "You don't believe me, just Google." And then, we survived those years, and then now, we're on a steady growth around the world. So because not only when I discovered wasabi, the whole idea was looking at it and say, wow, because not only does it have super, if you have tasted the real wasabi, it is not that pungent. It is actually a very fragrant herb that is mildly pungent. So the misconception that consumers generally have about wasabi is the more pungent it is, then the more real wasabi it is. That could not be farther than the truth.
Right.
Because if you take the real wasabi, and there is a lot, I could spend half a day talking about wasabi, but there are because real wasabi does not like heat. So it cannot be exposed to heat, because all the medicinal properties of real wasabi will then be destroyed.
Okay. So I'm gonna just pause you there for a while you're at it. You're talking about the medicinal, properties in wasabi itself, because not only you are in the F&B business, I know that you're passionate about food, about wasabi. So is that why also you have decided to venture into beauty? Making beauty products out of wasabi. Is it because of the medicinal purposes that you've mentioned also?
For the longest time, this is something that was on the back burner for over 10 years now. But COVID was a time that we were all locked down, and we decided to expedite the process and finalize our formula and came out with the products. But it has always been in the pipeline to come up with something made out of wasabi, because the tremendous medicinal property that the world knows about real wasabi is actually very little. And for us also, from the marketing perspective, because of how Japanese food in the 90s had gone ballistics around the world, that caused people to understand or consume sushi more. And the more they consume sushi, hence they would be interfacing with wasabi more. And therefore, they do understand the word, this green thing is wasabi. Yes. But it is always a fun dinner conversation when we share to them that, hey, excuse me, sorry about that.
Yep.
That the wasabi that they've been consuming all their life could very possibly be an imitation.
Yep.
So it's kind of like, for a lady that you wear a diamond ring for 30 years, and you actually didn't know that you're wearing cubic zirconia-ish. So it's something like that. So how it's actually a very normal transition, because it should be, because right now we are researching it as a supplement, and we are going through clinical tests with our wasabi on the treatment of certain kinds of cancers, also in the medicinal field. But in the meantime, if it has the property of even being anti-carcinogenic, anti-cancerous, and there is no reason why it cannot do something a lot lesser than like taking care of your beautifying and taking care of your skin.
So what are the beauty products that you have that it has wasabi? I'm very interested to find out, because to be very honest, I seldom see wasabi being made into a beauty product, right? Because like you say, because of its pungentness, because it's a misconception that a lot of us would think that I would not want to use this thing on my skin, my face, because it's just like people would not put mint, or probably you might include mint in your candy, probably in your toothpaste, but not on your face, right? Same thing here. So anything you want to tell us about it? I mean, your beauty products, what is it that you have made out of wasabi? Hello, Water?
The main, I think the main.
Hello?
Moshi mosh.
Okay, I got you. All right, you can answer it now.
So the misconception is wasabi is pungent.
Yep.
It is mildly, the real McCoy is only mildly pungent, but packed with tremendous antimicrobial properties. So the beauty products, if you may, it's skincare is one area that we have. It's our first range, and we've also actually finalized the formula for our wasabi toothpaste as well. So that's going to be launched, because right now our wasabi soap is launched. It's on Amazon in about 6 countries around the world now.
Oh, you have soap, wasabi soap. Okay. Oh, there you go. Rice milk, wasabi coconut bar soap. And another one is wasabi. Look at Walter. He's so fun, our Chef Kani. He's like hiding everything on his face. There you go. So 2 types of wasabi flavored soap. Okay. can I see the color? Do you mind if you open it up so that I see? Does it actually look a green in color? The actual.
We have one with wasabi and rice milk,
Yep.
and the other is wasabi and coconut. I feel like a traveling salesman now. Very cool.
You are actually. But it's good because on this platform, a lot of people, they might not have seen this product. So yeah, this is why we're inviting you to come on our show so that you could tell us more about it. Yeah.
Well, try something that the world this is about 15 years ago I concocted the first so a little bit of a mad scientist myself. I concocted the first wasabi mayonnaise about 20 years ago, and I also invented the world's first tuna sausages those days. So wasabi, yeah, brilliant. Because why rice milk? Because I'm in Thailand, and Thailand is the Thai rice is one of the top 3 in terms of quality around the world.
Definitely.
And because of its jasmine and the rice milk has got tremendous moisturizing effects as well. So and if you ever have a chance to try this, rice milk is, in terms of fragrance, is gorgeous.
Oh, I can't wait to see. I'm interested to see also.
And coconut, of course, has got deep cleansing and skin tightening effects. So it's we have been, in our opinion, I suppose we are fundamentally we like the concept of going back to nature, and the things that is, back to basics, and the things that is available in our rainforest, in our tropical rainforest, is just incredible. So I think the world has primarily been driven by a lot of Western propaganda, and we seem to like to think that only things coming out the West is better and it's not, because because the gorgeous rainforest of a world of beautiful natural ingredients that we play with. So the challenge for me is actually, I'm kind of like a little Thai ambassador that really wants to promote made in Thailand, because Thailand it's I think the reason that I've chosen Thailand to live in Thailand is because because my passion on natural ingredients, and Thailand by far in Southeast Asia offers the most in terms of a variety and both breadth and depth in terms of the ingredients that's available in this country.
Right. So, you did mention about, this product being natural and all. And plus, this is definitely unique because I think there isn't a lot of product like this, skincare product or beauty product that's made out of wasabi. So I assume that the user's acceptance level in Thailand is okay?
It is. Well, the staff in the company loves it. Everybody that has tested it has got a lot of great testimonials, especially even for the teenagers, and how you naturally clear your acne away.
Oh.
And acne on the face and acne on your back, for example. Yeah.
Wow.
And,
these are great reviews.
Well, I use bar soap because I don't like liquid soap. I've never liked liquid soap.
Oh, interesting. Not a lot of people, like bar soap, but we prefer liquid, most of them, because of its convenience. But again, bar
the
soap
ingredients.
Is mostly
I challenge people to read the ingredients. I think it's a tremendous marketing tool, if you may. But if you read the ingredients, because what does a soap require? Soap doesn't require a lot of things. And just go back to the basics, and it's a lot of things that I suppose I suppose like in my culinary school, for example, we start by teaching everything from H2O, from water. So if you understand the concept that everything boils down to water, and from water you can evolve it into a lot of things. So to understand the concept better, these days it's all about fast and it's all about speed, and it's a lot of flair, but there's no content. So I rather to be playing with the basics, using really good raw material, almost unadulterated, to come up with something that, you know, hair care. I mean, for a lady, for example, all you need is coconut oil. What else do you need? So why spend so much money on all the cosmetics?
Right. Now that you know, yeah, it's true, because you already know the medicinal properties or certain character, how is it like and how does it work in your body. Why waste time exploring other things, right? Why not just, like you said, focus on wasabi and make the best out of it? So that's very interesting. You know, it's an interesting fact, knowing, you know, your train of thought. And you know what? We're going to come down to our final question here today due to the time limit. Of course, we'd like to have you again next time where we talk more about wasabi or maybe your food passion. But here again, you know, like you said, wasabi will be made into different types of things. You have just introduced your soap bar. I believe that it would then made into something else. But have you ever thought of what kind of new lineups that you want to create with by using wasabi? Or have you ever thought of venturing into probably the pharmaceutical?
We have that in our pipeline. And then as I think as a student of marketing, I think our brand could go beyond a lot the aspects of just food and beverage also.
Yes.
You reckon like Tabasco is into fashion. Dunhill used to be a maker of saddles. So yeah, the opportunity and of what marketing and what exponential technology that is available to us today is the sky's the limit.
Yep.
So yeah,
anything is possible. All right, so he has just answered our question with a metaphor, and you know, in short, I really like what he has shared with us earlier. You know, and before we actually begin here today, if you get to speak to Walter, he's really fun, very inspiring. Thank you so much for being here with us. You have inspired us with so many of your thoughts, you know, how being natural is, you know, how life is so short that you should embrace every moment, and even challenges like this, knowing what you want, you should just hold on to your dream, don't give up. And that's where we have the brand here today, venturing from F&B into beauty and perhaps other industry and other sectors in the pipeline, right? So with that, thank you so much, Walter, for being with us here on Beauty Online Trade Show. And for those of you who are interested to engage with Walter or his brand or the entire Thai team, you know what to do. You just have to contact us. Visit www.beautyonlinetradeshow.com or click onto this messenger icon where you can contact us immediately, and we'll put you in touch with whoever you're interested to inquire with. All right, thank you so much for your time, Walter. I hope you have enjoyed the interview. Short, but I hope it's sweet.
Thank you, Quinn, and thanks for having me.
No
Take
problem.
care and sawadee krap.
Sawadee ka. Take care too, all right? Hope to see you really soon after the entire pandemic face to face. All right, bye-bye.
Wow, if it wasn't from Mr. Walter Lee, the CEO of Venture Tech Marketing Co. Limited from Thailand, I doubt you will still have many questions and doubts of wasabi skincare right until now. Thanks a lot to Mr. Walter for your great sharing. And if you are planning on purchasing these amazing wasabi skincare, which you already know which company to get it from. But of course, if you'd like to try some wasabi facial soap or toothpaste as well as dental care series as well, we would like to share with you from Venture Tech Marketing. What you can do right now is scroll down and look for these amazing products from Venture Tech Marketing. And let's get some wasabi oil. We will also be organizing a B2B matching for venture tech and buyers this coming Friday, which is the 9th of July. So if you'd like to join us, send us a message or WhatsApp us at the messenger or WhatsApp icon down below, including your full name, your contact number, and your email address. We will get it arranged for you as soon as possible. It's as simple as that. So act now if you're interested. Now, right after this amazing, interesting session of Wasabi, let's move forward as we'll be having another company from Thailand which prioritizes their beauty products quality, and for them, quality is everything. I'm sure some of you have already heard about this company before, from almost head to toe, from hair care, body care, and as well as facial care products. They have it all. Stay tuned as my co-host Queen will be talking to you to Miss Nira Nuch Wong Ching Chai, who is the export manager of Bio Women Co Limited from Thailand, on what are the products they are currently manufacturing, as well as the history of the company, and of course the vision as well, which is quality is our main priority. We shall be back very shortly, right after this short break at 1 p.m. Malaysian time. While waiting for this upcoming session, why not scroll down the page and source for some interesting products as well, and do some online shopping maybe. Don't go anywhere, and we shall see you very, very soon.
Next, we're still exploring the potential businesses in Thailand. And next up, we have for you an export manager of Bio Woman Company Limited from Thailand, of course. Also a Wonder Woman. We have for you Miss Niranuk Wong Ching Chai, or in other words, we call her Bim. Please welcome Bim. Hi, Bim.
Hello, สวัสดีค่ะ
Sawadika, how are you?
I'm okay. I'm fine. How about you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. I'm here in KL. How's the situation, the pandemic situation in Thailand, actually?
We are under lockdown again, but this time it's not quite lockdown like the first and the second time, but we still operate fully, but only we're not allowed to go out by 9. Just like that. Yeah.
It's true. It's very similar. It's very similar here. We're not allowed to go out by 8 also. We're also experiencing a lockdown. In fact, I think, many places around the world also going through that. However, life still moves on and we still need beauty in our lives. And so we have you here today with us, Bim. So, Bim, tell us about your company.
Our company started since 1993, which is like 23 years back, and we have the company is single owner. Okay, we have like more than 100 workers, more than 100 staff, who work with us since the beginning, and now we have our own factory also. The factory started in 2010. Okay. Yes. So the factory and Bio Woman is also the same owner. Okay. Yes. And then the company is GMP and ISO certified.
Certified.
Yes.
So is it run by a woman since it's called Bio Woman?
No, it's a man. He's a man. Actually, he's a man.
Yes, for information, guys, Bim over here, which I call her Bim, she's the export manager, as we have mentioned. And so she's speaking on behalf of Bio Woman Company Limited. So, now that you have given us a brief history about your company, there is a brand that's under it, right?
Oh, we have like many different brands, but they are like, now it's just like mixed up. We don't categorize like, okay, let me tell you what brand we have. Okay.
Yes.
Number 1 is Bio Woman, and then the second one is Plante, and the third one is Cool. Fourth is Onyx, and number 5 is Bio Nutrients, and number 6 is rolling. It's just like categorized by target group. Yes.
Oh, categorized by target group. Can you
Yes.
tell me more about that? What are your target buyers?
Yeah, like for lowering, we are concentrate on mass market. So the price will be like for C to D class of customer. Like it's not expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also BioNutrient it's kind of like for organic products,
Mm-hmm.
just like that.
Right. So you have different kind of buyers, mass market, and also you have the organic group of products,
Yes.
which are aiming for those organic lovers, of course.
Yes.
What about the rest of your brand?
The rest of my
They're targeting the target audiences, the target buyers?
Oh, actually, our product let me tell you like this. Most of our buyer is from I don't want to say it from the poor country, from the developed, from mostly from Africa country, and also
Right.
AEC and AEC countries, and mostly are from Africa.
Right. We have a lot of African distributors and manufacturers who come on Beauty Online Trade Show to speak to us about their products as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yes, we do. This is a platform, for businesses to happen, especially in the beauty industry all across the globe. So we're glad to have you aboard to talk to us about it. So I understand that you actually have some products to show us, right, under your brand. We are
Yes.
excited to know more about your products. Can you tell us more about it?
Yes. Like for example, you see on my back, there's a soft scrub on the back. That one
Oh.
is we sell most to West Africa. Like
Is it the body scrub?
yes, body
Ah.
scrub. But our body scrub you can use like a shower gel. After you use the product, you don't need to follow shower gel or anything. You just
Use one.
Yes.
2-in-1.
Yes.
Body gel and scrub together, right?
Yes. That one is number 1 best seller to
Mm.
Africa. Like we sell like many containers per month.
Wow, best selling, right? What are
Yeah.
the other products you have?
And
You
this
can show us.
one,
Yeah.
we have this one, Magic Serum. This is one of the best in AEC countries and also locally in Thailand also.
What
Yeah.
serum is this?
We call Magic Serum. It makes the extract is from grapeseed extracts.
Grapeseed extract.
Yes, this one is so natural, and then like any hair type, you can use. And also the benefit of it is like you can mix with when you do the color, you can mix like 1 teaspoon into the mixture. It helps soften and make the color long lasting.
Oh.
This one is the best seller also in AEC and in Thailand.
Instead of having to go through, another chemical treatment, this is a more natural extract product, right? Grapeseed extract product to help
And
for
the
your
smell,
hair.
and then the smell is so very good. Let me show you. Oh, อันนี้โชว์ไม่ได้หรอก Yeah, อันเนี้ย The smell is so very good.
And it's a big bottle of serum. That's a lot.
Yeah, it can last you like 4 months. If
Wow,
if you're like regular hair washer, so
Yeah,
it can
because-
last you up to that.
Because normally the serum that we have in the market, whether or not is it a skin serum or a hair serum, the normal size is about 500 ml or less.
Yeah.
It's just about like this. No, not 500. Sorry, 500 is a bit like yours. I think it's much lesser, either 50 ml or 100 or what. So I think that's a very good share. Do you have another product to share with us, Bin?
Oh, this one I me myself, I love the product so much because like this is kind of like this is a shampoo color. and it helps like to cover gray hair, and also at the same time it will not harsh your you know, like
Scalp,
it will not damage
root.
your hair. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
This one you can use as often as like as you like. It will not damage your hair. And
Is
it's
the
very
shampoo?
yeah, it's very very easy. You know, it takes me like maximum 20 minutes to complete everything. Sometimes like 5 minutes, depend on like depend on your what you
The
have.
color.
Yeah.
Right. When it goes onto your hair, right?
Yes.
Right.
This
Thank
is
you.
and also this one we also export. You know, we produce for, we also accept OEM. Okay. So this
Okay.
one, the same product, we also export to Dubai under
Oh.
different brand. Yes, we also same formula, same everything, but only like
Different packaging, right?
yes,
Yes,
different
understand.
packaging.
Different branding and different packaging. But
Okay.
yes, so you guys, now we know that BioWoman also does OEM manufacturing. Okay, so is that all for your products? That's all?
No, we have more. We also have like the product for special needs, like for anti-hair loss.
Mm-hmm.
Anti-hair loss. This one made from ginseng and aloe vera.
Mm-hmm.
So it's so natural, and it help regrow the hair also. You know, stop hair loss, and also regrow it back.
Okay, that's good. Thank you so much for showing. I really like the hair care series product that Bim has shown us. They all come in longer, and long lasting packaging, I feel. So as a consumer, it feels like, oh, okay, maybe I should buy it. Plus the ingredients that you've mentioned earlier, right, Bim? They are
Yeah.
natural and they are not damaging. They control, damage control is being controlled. All right, so before we end our conversations today, I understand that your products are available. Like you said, you have sold them exported them to African countries, to Dubai, and some, of course, in Thailand itself. So, what are your plans in the future to also come to other places in Southeast Asia?
We have like, since this, actually in the future, our company is planning to have more product in different category, like household and like, let's say detergent, and also like softener, toothpaste. These different kind of like household use. Yeah, that's what we are planning in the future. And also we are actually at this time, we just maintain our customer, what we have, and also try to, attend like exhibition with Kun Hansa, like, to use all kind of opportunity to expand our product to different countries.
So, in other words, I think BioWoman, they are working very hard to maintain their reputation and also grow their brand, right? If they're able to expand the series, their variety, of course, they're more than happier to expand the company to different parts of the world, right? But as of now, they think that maintaining their customers and maintaining the quality, it's the best as of now. But of course, guys, if you're interested to be in touch with them, we are here for you, right? Video Online Trade Show is here. It's a platform where we could assist you to be connected to all different places, potential possibilities. And that's why we have our Thai representative here from BioWoman, Bim, to speak to us. I guess that's it for today, Bim. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you so much, Bim, for sharing with us. And with that, we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Now, once again, please allow me to say ขอบคุณ to Miss Niranuch Wongching-chai and Queen for the presentation. If you've ever been to the amazing Thailand, there are really indeed a lot of beauty and cosmetic brands out there. But how do we choose and which brand really suits you, or which brand would you purchase? I believe Miss Niranuch Wongching-chai has thought and shared with us on how to be smart enough to be a smart consumer. If you're interested in Bio Women products, scroll down to source for their products. And yes, we will be organizing another B2B matching session where you'll be able to meet Bio Women face-to-face online. If you would like to join us, send us a message or WhatsApp us at the messenger or WhatsApp icon down below, including your full name, your contact number, and your email address. We shall attend to you very shortly with the meeting details. Do not go anywhere right now, because if you love Thai cosmetic and beauty products, we have another one coming up next in just another few more minutes at 2 p.m. Malaysian time. In this session, we're going to talk about genuine Siam natural products presented by Mr. Gun T-Pop, Overseas Sales Executive of Siam Natural Products Co. Limited, where they're going to talk about their brand called Snow Gold, how natural it is. The company name can already tell everything, isn't it? Siam Natural. So don't go away.
All right, good morning, Beauty Online Trade Show. Welcome back. Now today I have a very special guest, the north of Malaysia and also one of our neighboring country. We have a guest from Thailand. And today, very happy, it's a glad morning that we start our day with him, a young, potential, very talented gentleman who is going to be here with us. And he is the representative of Overseas Sales Manager of Siam Natural Products Corporate Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Gun T-Pop.
สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ
Hello everyone. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gun T-Pop, he is the Overseas Sales Manager of Siam Natural Products Corporate Limited. Very glad to have him here. So first thing first, Mr. Gun, could you tell us the history of your company?
For more than 10 years, since the company began to develop all-top skincare products and establish the brand that known among the whole group. And we keep growing and become a brand that's being among Thai people as Snow Girl. Yeah. We sell skincare products to customers both domestically and internationally among our key trading, for example, 7-Eleven convenience store or any convenience store in Thailand, Modern Trade Group and General Store. And we have our own factory that we can manage to effectively control in the production quality with GMP standards. And also we have the some product in the list of the Halal certificate. Yes, for in the product development. Yes.
Okay, that's great. Thank you.
Yes. In addition, our developed product list we received various awards from the government and the private agency. We also have opportunity to work with the world-class brands such as the Walt Disney. Yes, we contract Walt Disney Thailand and aid in the product development. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Gun. Now the next question I have for you is, we know that you have a brand. So can you tell us more about your brand?
Among many of our brands, Snowgirl is the main brand that our research team puts their efforts to develop skincare formulas from the natural extract and focusing on skin problem resolving for diverse group of customer. And we pay attention on skincare efficiency from new innovation at risk prices available in general store and simple to use.
Okay, thank you. Now the next question is, who are your direct target buyers?
Our main target customer are Thai people, ASEAN, or Chinese people group in or many country in the Asia, and also seeking for trading opportunity to expand into the other regions such as Middle East and Europe. Yes.
Okay, interesting. Now, there are a huge range of products under your company distribution, am I right? So, in terms of management wise, is it very complicated to deal with a wide range of products?
Basically, we produce skincare group of products based on the current trend. For example, Haya extract, popular in trend market, or peptide extract. Yes, we have been used these ingredients in our products during the trend, and with the products have been sold for a while, we then evaluate whether it will be able to keep generating sales in the future quarter. If the product can generate sales revenue for the company, we will keep on the production. But if the market and had slowed down, we may consider to pause production.
Okay. So can you show us or explain more about your products?
Yes, definitely. We have two products. The first product, this is I will show you. This is Snowgirl Squalene Plankton Booster. This is our best seller product. It contains with the products from deep sea that the most consumer know about the skin nourishing property, and that would enhance skin moisturizing and thing, and also look healthy, and therefore such a product are popular among the various groups. Yes.
Okay.
Another product from us is the lightweight foundation. It's matte cushion foundation. Yes. In the box we have the six sachets in the box like this. Okay. It helps concealing dark spots and dark circles and facial skin, making look healthy, and including sunblock and waterproof. Yeah, and these two products in instinctive feature can well for the customer needs, so it becomes popular and can generate large sales for the company. And another two products, we have other products, many products in our company. If you have more information or more products, you can see in the Facebook, Snowgirl Japan. You can visit my Facebook. Okay, thank you.
Snowgirl Japan, is it?
Snowgirl Japan, yes.
Oh, Snowgirl Japan on Facebook. You are able to find out more. Okay, now next. Now I believe you have also explained a bit of the unique selling point of the product, right? Just now?
Yes, our product is based on orientation tests from Scan Asia Institute, and being researched and developed by the expert team. We select the natural extract to make it even safer than the general products. Most of our products are in the small size and easy to use and easy to buy and easy to portable. That is why customers are interested and makes good trail, yes.
Okay. So we know that your products are very well known and needs no introduction in Thailand. So what about other countries? And what are the other countries that you are supplying to at the moment?
As the above mentioned, our partner are 7-Eleven convenience store and the Modern Trade Group, and they are the main channel of our product sales. We also have dealer nationwide, and with the higher growth of online market over the years, we have added more online sales channel like Shopee or Lazada, yes, to meet needs of customer in the digital era. Apart from domestically, we also have dealer in Cambodia and Laos and are neighboring country who love anti products, while we are constantly seeking new partner in other ASEAN members. We expand to the channels and to enlarge to the product sale opportunity in Laos and Vietnam, as well as Malaysia and Indonesia, that considered to be our target country.
So, in other words, all the Southeast Asian region are actually some of your targeted suppliers. At the same time, it is already available on some of the very famous, platforms that is available. And of course, here on Beauty Online Trade Show, Snow Girl, or in other words, Siam Natural Products Corporate Limited, is here to seek for new opportunities. So for those of you who are interested, feel free to contact us to be in touch with them as soon as possible. All right, coming down to our final question, our last question here today. So, Khun Gan, moving forward, can you share with us more on what your direction of your company is heading to?
In addition, the Asian members that interested in our products, the country in the Middle East, such as the Iraq, also have the contact with us with inquiry about products and trade in order to taste the market as well.
Okay. So thank you very much for your time today, Khun Gan. I appreciate your interview.
Thank you.
I hope you had a great time with us, right? Thank you so much. We'll see you again next time. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. สวัสดีครับ
รีบออกจากบ้านแค่ไหนเนี่ยหน้าก็ต้องเป๊ะค่ะเรื่องเวลาเนี่ยก็สำคัญมากเช่นกันนะคะไหนจะเตรียมผิวไหนจะเมคอัพกว่าจะเสร็จซึ่งไม่มีปัญหานั้นเกิดขึ้นกับนุกแน่นอนค่ะนี่เลย Snow Girl Squalane and Plankton Booster และ Snow Girl Matte Cushion 2 Powder 2 ตัวนี้เลยอยากรู้แล้วใช่ไหมล่ะคะว่าตัวนี้เนี่ยดีงามยังไงตามไปดูกันเลยดีกว่าค่ะ
Snow Girl Squalane and Plankton Booster เนื้อเจลซึมไวไม่เหนียวเนอะหนะเลยละค่ะอุดมด้วยสารสกัดแพลงก์ต้นจากทะเลน้ำลึกและสควอเลนที่ช่วยบำรุงและเพิ่มความชุ่มชื้นให้ผิวใสยาวนานพร้อมเทคโนโลยีวอเตอร์บอมที่อบอุ้มน้ำในโมเลกุลคืนความชุ่มชื้นยาวนานให้ผิวหน้าและลำคอดูเรียบเนียนกระจ่างใสไม่มันวาวและดูอ่อนเยาว์มากยิ่งขึ้นตามด้วยนี่เลย Snow Girl Matte Cushion 2 Powder คุชชั่นเนื้อแมตต์บางเบาไม่เหนียวเนอะหนะแต่ปกปิดขั้นสุดเรียบเนียนทาแล้วหน้าไม่มันแน่นอนค่ะเปลี่ยนเป็นเนื้อแป้งได้ทันใจเลยพร้อมป้องกันแสงแดดควบคุมความมันเป็นอย่างดีรูขุมขนแลดูกระชับมากขึ้นกันน้ำกันเหงื่อได้เนียนใสทั้งวันเลยเลิฟสุดๆไปเลยเลยค่ะ
เป็นไงกันบ้างล่ะคะทุกคนดีงามใช่ไหมล่ะคะคือประหยัดเวลาได้เยอะมากๆเลยแถ มยังได้ลุคเป๊ะปังก่อนออกจากบ้านที่สำคัญเนี่ยพกพาสะดวกสุดๆแนะนำเลยค่ะ2ตัวนี้เลยรับรองเลยนะคะว่าจะประทับใจไม่แพ้นุกแน่นอนค่ะ
ก่อนแต่งหน้าทุกวันฟ้านจะใช้ตัวนี้เลยแพลงก์ตอนบูสเตอร์ของแบรนด์ Snow Girl นั่นเองค่ะเขาจะเป็นเนื้อเจลแบบนี้เลยนะคะซึมง่ายไม่เหนียวเนินหนาด้วยนะบอกเลยนะคะว่าใช้แล้วเนี่ยเมคอัพติดทนนานมากๆเลยแถมเขายังช่วยเพิ่มความชุ่มชื้นให้กับผิวหน้าดูฉ่ำน้ำด้วยนะคะต่อด้วยคุชชั่นเนื้อแมตต์ตัวนี้เลยนะคะเนื้อครีมของเขามีความบางเบามากๆเลยนะเกลี่ยง่ายแถมยังช่วยปกปิดริ้วรอยได้ดีมากๆทำให้ผิวของเราเรียบเนียนนะคะทาไปแล้วเนี่ยเขาจะเปลี่ยนเป็นเนื้อแป้งทันทีนะให้ดูเลยนะคะว่าความแตกต่างข้างที่ทาและข้างที่ไม่ได้ทานะคะมีความแตกต่างจริงๆนะคะไม่หนาเกินไปด้วยนะคะเนื้อครีมของเขาเนี่ยบางเบามากๆเลยล่ะค่ะแถมยังช่วยป้องกันแสงแดดได้ถึง SPF 45 PA บวกๆเลยนะคะสามารถควบคุมความมันได้ถึง12ชั่วโมงเลยนะแล้วคูชั่นของเขานะคะพร้อมกันน้ำกันเหงื่อได้ในระหว่างวันโดยที่หน้าของเราไม่เป็นคราบด้วยนะคะเพียงแค่ทา2ตัวนี้นะก็แต่งหน้าง่ายขึ้นมากๆเลยค่ะทุกคน
All right, thank you for still tuning in to Beauty Online Trade Show. Now, the next brand we're going to cover is another interesting brand. They are from South Africa. Now, I'm going to talk about the brand called Pepper Tree Luxury Body and Bath. So for the very first time, we're going to be connecting you to the manager of Pepper Tree. Her name is Miss Emma Simon, which I know that they are ready to speak to us live online. So let us introduce Emma Simon, who is the manager of Pepper Tree Luxury Body and Bath. Today, we're going to introduce about Pepper Tree, especially for the audience in Malaysia who might be very new to your brand. Now, as we all know, Pepper Tree is a very unique company specialized in bath and body products. Am I right?
Correct. Yes. Pepper Tree Luxury Bath and Body. The luxury says it all.
Mm-hmm.
Our products are very luxurious.
Just a brief introduction. Tell us some story, or is there anything we need to know before we move on to more detailed questions about your products?
No, I think it's just, we established ourselves in 2010. We're a proudly South African beauty brand based in Cape Town. A lot of our product is being specially developed and brought about by our surroundings and our indigenous plant life. I think that's where a lot of the inspiration comes from. We've been going for a long time now. I've been with the company for 10 years, so I've watched the products grow. We've started with one brand, one range of products, and we've eventually grown to numerous ranges. So I'm very proud of how far we've come.
I see. So I heard you were established since year 2010, right?
Correct. Yes.
2010. Now, actually, to many of us, this is still a relatively quite new brand or company, considering it's within slightly more than 10 years. But you have already expanded worldwide to many other countries. So it's only been 11 years. Could you tell us how many countries have you exported to so far?
Well, we've looked at exporting and expanding our brand for a long time now, and it's only been in the last few years that we've really kind of gotten out there. We've imported and exported to places like Norway, the UAE, Angola, Botswana, Mauritius, Zambia, Namibia, and other neighboring African countries.
I see. But what about the Asian countries? Have you ventured into the Southeast Asia or maybe any Asian countries?
We've got a big focus for that brand, especially within the Southeast Asian marketplace, where we've importers and distributors within the region. So we are looking to expand more in that area, which is part of us wanting to be part of this trade show. it's important for us. That's where we see our company going to the next level in those areas. Focusing mainly on the hospitality industry and the beauty and pharmaceutical sectors.
Yeah, but what is the exact secret behind, like within 11 years, you have already exported out of just your country to your neighboring country and even soon to Southeast Asian countries. What's the secret behind? How do you all manage to achieve that in such a short span of years?
I think it's got a lot to do with the company and the brand and who we are and what we stand for, and creating a product that is consistent, the quality of our product, the packaging. I think it all plays a very vital role in getting it out there, in marketing it correctly. You know, we put a lot of homework and a lot of research goes into every single product that we create. It's very important that we selling it to the consumer and to the client. It's a lot goes into it. It's very personal. It's a brand. It's our baby. So yeah.
Yeah, I can tell that. Now, is there any unique selling point, or is there any characteristic that reminds us of Peppertree? Whenever we tell people about Peppertree, what's the first thing that comes to the customer's mind?
Well, Peppertree was, like I've mentioned already, a lot of it is the design and packaging and the feel for the product is worked around South Africa, what we've got around us, our indigenous plant life. We've got numerous products with the Fynbos collection and the African themes, things that people can resonate with when they think of South Africa. Lots of animals, the various additives that we've added to our ranges, like aloe vera, vitamin E, shea butter, everything that's synonymous with the Cape.
I see. Now, we're talking about body and bath products. Now, these two are quite a little different when it comes to, you know, bath specialized product or body specialized product. So could you maybe just give us a little breakdown into your product categories?
Okay, yeah, sure. We've got numerous products within our ranges. We create a range that tells a story. We've got body butters, we've got body scrubs, we've got hand and nail creams, we've got foam baths, hand washes, room sprays, candles, fragrance candles, non-fragrance candles, so that when your customer purchases a range or a number of ranges, they can create a story on shelf. There's not just one product sitting there. There's a group of products that are telling a story. I think it's important.
I see. Now, I actually read from your profile. It says most of your products actually are infused with some very special scents as well. Would you want to tell us as well? What are the special scents that you have?
All our fragrances have been pre-selected. It's very important to choose the right scent. You can't just pick any fragrance and put it into your product. It needs to be something that everyone can appreciate. We work our way through various different fragrance scents, from very subtle scents to strong scents. We've got a hemp, which is enriched with essential lavender oil, which is a beautiful, beautiful scent. We've got milk and honey. We've got olive and avo. We've got African rose extracts. We've got a beautiful range called African Rose. I don't know if you can see it there.
Yeah.
And all our products have got an additive like vitamin E, which provides various benefits, or it's enriched with baobab oil, which has its own unique and beneficial properties. So everything has been created with a fragrance that is pre-selected, and a lot of effort and thought has gone into why we've chosen a fragrance. And then not only is the fragrance important, but the additives within the product. So we've got our body butters, which are enriched with shea butter, and they have we've got vitamin E oil, which is added to some of our products. We've got there's lots goes into each and every product. It's not just a matter of just putting a range out there with a scent. It's been designed and specially formulated.
Now, I know that our audience are able to actually access to our website later to scroll down at the website page and look for each product that they might be interested in. But since you are here, like what you showed just now in your hands, those are some of the products. Could you maybe unbox one of them and show me how it looks inside?
Yes, sure. We've got our beautiful room diffusers, and we are very proud of our packaging. A lot goes into how it's packaged and the thought on the environment when we're packaging it, recyclability of our products, so that we are looking after the environment. Here is our room diffuser out of its packaging with its natural reeds. We've got beautiful scented candles that come in frosted glass or non-frosted glass, and their burn time is anywhere between 48 and 52 hours. And the scents are subtle. They're not too overpowering. They just enlighten the room with a gentle fragrance. We've got beautiful gift packaging. We pride ourselves on our gift packaging. Here is a milk and honey soap and hand and nail gift box. And inside the gift box, you've got your hand and nail cream. And we do this particular gift in a number of our ranges because it's extremely popular. And there's beautiful soap, and there's beautiful body butter. All our body butters are enriched with the shea butter, giving it a very nice, consistent feel on the hands and the skin. We've got beautiful packages where we do hand washes and hand lotions.
Which is very useful for this pandemic. We need to wash a lot of our hands.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've got room sprays that can be used inside your homes and on your bed linen. There's our room sprays, which are beautifully packaged and boxed in one of our all-time favorites, the Fynbos collection, which it has to be one of our signature collections. Here's the African collection, hand wash and hand lotion.
Oh, wow.
We've got beautiful packaged men's soaps. Always got to have something for the gentleman. Stylish.
What are these?
These are men's soaps. So this is our beautiful gift box. We do everything to the best of our abilities. We don't like to take any shortcuts. Quality is key.
Yeah. I especially like the packaging, like first going from your bath products or maybe the body mist. They all look very exotic from the outside, but at the inside, it looks very classy, I must say.
They're all, yes, all of our products, like I say, quality is key. Fragrance is very important. What we put into our products is very important. Everything's specially formulated. Nothing is done hastily. Everything is done with a lot of research and homework behind it to make sure that it's the best that it can be.
Now, when it comes to maybe your product quality control, or is there any sort of certification like that ensures the safety or even maybe is it chemical free? Maybe you should tell people who might be interested.
Okay, sure. We're proudly South African, so all our products are have got the proudly South African logo on the back of them. I don't know if you can see it there, proudly South African. We are paraben free, so all our products have no parabens in them. We beauty without cruelty, so nothing has been tested on animals, and it's vegan. We are ISO compliant, which means we meet all the international standards, and GMP compliant. So our factory is of the highest standard. We are able to manufacture in vast quantities, keeping everything neat, tidy, and compliant. And I think that is very important. We worked very hard to get our ISO accreditation, and we're very proud of it. And we know that our products are being made in a top-end, high facility.
Yes, and I know that there are many customers out there that in Malaysia, especially, they are very concerned about animal cruelty-free as well. So that's very good to know. Now, when it comes to manufacturing all these products, since you have such a huge range of products, I believe it will never be easy, I guess. Could you tell us a little bit about your factory or maybe your condition of your facilities, which are able to produce so many different types of products?
We've got a very big facility. And like I said, we are GMP compliant and ISO accredited. So everything is done according to the guidelines and the rules set out for us. And we're very proud that our factory can run at full capacity 24/7. The machinery that we've got is of the best quality. Our staff are well trained and do regular training. Sorry, I think the lights in my.
No problem.
Our staff are trained and do regular training sessions to always be kept up to date on, as things change and the guidelines change and things change throughout the country on what you are and aren't allowed to do. And we make sure we stay up to speed with all of those things. That's very important for us.
I see. So that was some information that people might have in their mind. So if you have any more questions, no worries. Right after this session, you can also go to our website and find the messenger button. There will be many more. If you have any more question, you can just send us a message, and we shall send you a link to connect between you to Pepper Tree directly. Now, the next question is, since you have exported to many different countries, like you mentioned in the past, could you tell us what's your current plan or your future goal into like bringing your products into Malaysia and Southeast Asia region?
Growing international relations is currently a big focus for the brand, especially in the Southeast Asia marketplace. We are really looking for importers and distributors within the region across both hospitality, beauty, and pharmaceutical sectors.
I see. Okay. And what type of buyers or distributors are you looking for?
Those that are wanting to look after a brand and to see it succeed. I think it's very important that we find the right importers and distributors.
All right. Now, I'm sorry, just one more important question that I missed just now. Your products, right? Does it have any targeted age group?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
For all your products, do you have any specific targeted age group? Like from 18 years old?
Age group? Or something? I would say from about 25 to 65 is our target group. We want to supply all. It's very
Yeah.
broad based. We've got a lot of products that target different age groups, and I think the product, the fragrance, the packaging, there's a variety to appeal to all.
Yeah. And for those who are living in Southeast Asia country, they might have a concern as well. Like for such a product from South Africa with many different weather all year round, but in Malaysia we only have like tropical climate. Does it affect, or does it actually have any effect on our skin? For example, like people living in Malaysia, we sweat a lot. So would that be suitable?
Yes, I think all our products are for all skin types. A lot of our products provide nourishment and moisturizing. They're bath and body products that have been specially formulated to enrich the body, to hydrate the skin, to moisturize it, leaving your skin gently. Nothing. It's the formulations are sure, it's very difficult to yeah, they're all round. They're for all types, and I don't think weather plays a part in the bath and body products that we provide. I think they're suitable for all.
Yeah. And last but not least, and Peppertree is now being branded and known as Luxury Bath and Body. So maybe you want to tell us the word luxury. How luxury can it get? Whether it's luxury in terms of quality or in terms of pricing. A lot of people might have that question in their mind, or both maybe.
I think that luxury in the brand itself, in the product, the actual formulations, the consistency of the product, I think you're getting a very luxurious product. And for the price, our price points are extremely good. I think we're very competitively priced, and I think you're getting a beautiful product, you're getting a unique quality, and you're getting a really good price. So I think the whole package is just it's luxurious.
Yeah, and is there any other things that you want to tell to those potential distributor in Malaysia who might be interested in Peppertree before we wrap up this session?
No, I think I think it's just really important that one remembers that Peppertree Bath and Body is a brand that is growing quickly because it has got beautiful products. And I think we are very proud of our brand. Packaging is everything, quality is everything, fragrance. We've put a brand together of number of products and ranges that can appeal to majority of the consumers out there. And consistency is key to keep your brand consistent, your quality consistent. And to stay with the times, to keep providing something that is unique and special and that will stand out from the rest.
Wow, thank you so much. I think we have learned more than just products by just listening to your story. It was a lot of inspiration as well.
Good, I'm pleased. Thank you.
All right, so I hope for everything to go well in South Africa and as well as the rest of the countries who might be watching our live show right now. All right, so here in Malaysia, thank you so much to Peppertree Luxury Body and Bath, and thanks to Emma Simon, the manager of Peppertree, for telling us so much about your product.
Thank you very much.
All right,
stay safe and be careful. Yes.
Same to you. Thank you so much. And we'll be having a very special video about Peppertree right now. So thank you, Emma. Let's watch the video.
Great. Enjoy.
what is the next one? Be Better Life. Okay, I think Emma is off. Okay. So just closing and then switch to the next. That's right. Once again, thank you so much to Emma of Pepper Tree Body and Bath. Now, if it's in Malaysia already by now, I believe these products would attract many people who would like to get more of their products. All right. So what an amazing product presentation from South Africa. Now, the first product presentation from South Africa is already such an amazing one. I'm sure there are many more as there are many good products I heard are produced in South Africa. Anyway, thanks a lot to Emma Simon of Pepper Tree Luxury Body and Bath for sharing with us. So if you're interested to speak more to Pepper Tree, scroll down to look for their products and contact them directly maybe. And yes, Pepper Tree Luxury Body and Bath is now looking for importer and maybe distributors as well in Malaysia and Southeast Asia. So if you're interested, just kindly WhatsApp us or message us. Now, how do you do that? Just send us a message or WhatsApp at the WhatsApp or message button located at the bottom right of your screen. And we shall arrange an exclusive B2B matching session where you can meet Pepper Tree face to face. So if you're interested, please be hurry because good products are always hard to find. And now we're bringing it to you for the first time. So I'm sure you would also want to watch more about South African products now, do you? Now, of course, we also have many more coming your way. The next one is going to be very unique as well because this company is specialized in manufacturing shampoo and conditioner bars made without water. That's right, you heard me right. It's shampoo and conditioner bars made without any water. How is that possible? Now, appearing on screen very shortly, you'll be able to hear the answer from Mr. Robert Blonsky and Ms. Stephanie Fuchs, who are the co-founders of Be Better Life, also from South Africa, to tell us more about the shampoo and conditioner bars made without water. All right, welcome back. And you've just heard the introduction of Be Bare Life of South Africa. Now, let me just tell you what, the next session is going to be very unique. So don't miss out any second of this segment, because we're going to be introducing a new invention. It's from Be Bare Life of South Africa, all right? They're specialized in shampoo and conditioner bars made without any water. So with that, without further ado, let us introduce two very special guests to be here with us. They are Robert Blonsky and Stephanie Fuchs, the co-founders of Be Bare Life. All right, so hi, can you hear me? Maybe you might want to unmute the microphone. Oh, all right, it's already unmuted. Hi, could you say something to introduce yourself, who you are, and what do you do in Be Bare Life?
Cool. I'm Rob, and this is Steph, and we're co-founders of Be Bare Life. We're a company based in South Africa, in Cape Town, which is the point of Africa. And we started this business about 18 months ago. Would you like me to kind of explain a bit more about the company already, or?
Oh, 18 months. Wow, so
quite
a relatively very new company, right?
It is we are relatively new, but we've made some good inroads already. Our products are already in the USA, we in the Middle East, the UK and Europe and South Africa, obviously. So we've really made some good inroads already, and we've got some really good and exciting products to show you today.
Yes, definitely very exciting, because when I heard that word, made without water, it sounds so like it's like something I've never heard before. I'm totally sold by that. So could you tell us how do you actually do that in, like creating your shampoo or conditioner bars without using any water?
Yeah, well, basically, most hair care products that are in their conventional bottled form, a lot of the ingredients in those formulations are predominantly water, actually. So in normal shampoos and conditioners, you can sometimes get as much as kind of 70 to 80% water, which on the ingredients list is usually just shown as aqua. But you don't actually need to make shampoo and conditioner with water, because the water is what means that the product itself is liquid, and therefore it has to be bottled in plastic. Mm-hmm. So if you remove water from the formulation, you're able to create a solid product, obviously that isn't liquid, and therefore it doesn't need to be packaged in a plastic bottle. And that kind of helps us to solve the whole plastic waste crisis that the world is facing. And that's exactly why we've created this product. That was kind of the main driving force behind it. And you have water in your shower or in your bath. So basically the bar itself is activated by the water in your shower or your bath. And the kind of mixture together creates the lather that the shampoo creates. So when the bar, and you gently apply the bar to the hair and it starts to foam. And then also with the conditioner, the water helps the sort of conditioning paste to come off onto your hair. And so it's actually not too big of an adjustment at all. It's a very easy swap to make. And by removing water from the formulation, we're able to have a solid product without plastic. And that was kind of our whole goal. And also a product that really works, because no one's going to make the switch to solid cosmetics if the solid cosmetic form isn't kind of the equivalent in the way it works to the normal bottled product, if that makes sense.
And also, a lot of people don't realize this, but the cosmetics industry is one of the biggest single-use plastic contributors of any industry in the world. If you go into your stores and just look at cosmetic products, you'll find that 95% of them are packaged in plastic. Mm-hmm. And so there's this big movement towards kind of reducing that plastic consumption within cosmetics. This movement is taking a huge shape in countries in Europe, in the UK. The USA has seen a big movement, and we really feel that movement will kind of just gain more traction around the world. And that's why we've kind of come to this trade show to kind of show distributors that the future of cosmetics in 5-10 years time is going to be these types of products that are not packaged in plastic. And the products work just as well. There's no reason to have all these products packaged in plastic. It's bad for the environment. You're shipping around large volumes of products in plastic containers. And really you can compress a product into bar form, which solves this problem massively. And this is the future of cosmetics.
All right, I see. Now, yeah, very, very interesting to know that, because in Malaysia, we do have, a long history of plastic waste issue problem, okay? So we might be able to solve that as well. And maybe for those who are into environmental friendly products, this is very, very cool. Now, when it comes to creating the form of bars, there's still got to be a packaging, right? Or yeah, could you tell us what do you use to actually wrap around the bars?
So here you can see our, I'll just grab the pink one. So and there's our pink bar there. So we just pop I hope you can see it properly. We pop the bars into these, it's basically just a carton. It's a carton box made out of paper. It's forest aligned certified paper, so it's from sustainable forestries. That's also very important to us. And the packaging itself, it's biodegradable, it's compostable, it's recyclable. And we use vegetable-based inks for our printing. And so that technically makes a product that's completely zero waste, because ultimately, even if you would throw this away in your normal kind of trash can, this will biodegrade very easily. It's literally just paper. So that's what we put it in, and it creates a product that's really environmentally friendly as a result.
Wow, that's very, very cool to know that. Now, it's very thoughtful indeed. From the entire product itself to the packaging, everything is so thoughtfully designed. Now, I know that you have mentioned that your products are environmental friendly. That makes you so different. But could you tell us more, what exactly makes your brand so different to the conventional hair care products available on the market right now?
Obviously, a few of these things I've already spoken to, but I'll just repeat them again because they're all kind of the differences between us and other normal conventional bottled products. So the first one is we obviously are without a bottle. So we have no plastic in our product. So we're not contributing to plastic consumption or plastic waste. So that's the big one. Then we don't use water, which we already mentioned as well. And we actually feel like cosmetics waste a lot of good, clean water. And water itself is also a very precious resource around the world, as we know, especially clean water, drinkable water. And so we shouldn't be wasting that in cosmetic products. That's the way we feel, at least. And so by having a product without water, we're not contributing to water wastage in cosmetics either, which we think is a very important thing. Then in terms of our ingredients, we spent a really long time formulating these products. It's not an easy product to make by any means. It took us months and months. It took us almost 2 years to formulate. So we were very strict about what kind of ingredients we were willing to use, and we really didn't want to compromise on kind of our ethics or our point of difference as a brand. So all our ingredients are naturally derived. We don't use any kind of harsh chemicals. We don't use parabens. We don't have silicons. We don't have any petroleum derivatives. We don't use sulfate in our shampoo, which is also a big thing. A lot of people don't want to use sulfates in their shampoo. And we're also vegan. So if you're vegetarian or you're vegan, you can use our products with no problem. We don't test on animals at all in our formulation or product development process. So we're also certified by Beauty Without Cruelty. So we're a cruelty-free brand too. So I think all of those things kind of put together make us stand out quite a lot from your normal bottled conventional products. And I just want to also mention that I was always a user of kind of salon quality, like really high quality hair products. Mm-hmm. I I take really good care of my hair, and it's an important part of kind of my appearance. And I think a lot of people think that the price tag of these salon quality products means that the ingredients inside them are amazingly good ingredients. But through this whole process of having developed our range, I've actually noticed that a lot of the time you're actually just paying for the brand name, and the ingredients inside aren't actually necessarily that great. They'll have all the kind of things that I've just mentioned that we don't have in our product. And they'll just have a kind of sort of a premium brand name attached to it, and people will buy into that. So I think it's also, consumers have to be a bit more aware of what they're putting on their bodies and using on their hair, even if the brand name or the price that they're paying for the product makes it seem like it's automatically a high quality product. It's not always necessarily the case. So that's also kind of a difference between us. We really are who we say we are. We use what we say we use, and we really stick to our values in that way as a brand.
And I think also what's important, and I also think what's important to note is that when we developed this product, we had to make sure that our bars worked just as well, if not better, than the best liquid shampoos and conditioners on the market. Otherwise, people aren't going to make the change to plastic-free cosmetics. It's all very well being eco-conscious and environmentally friendly, but if you don't have a product that is just as good, people might try the product once or twice, but they're not going to carry on using it for the rest of their life. So it was very important for us to make a product that is really, really good in quality, and the feedback that we've had so far has been really great. Yeah. We've approached distributors in many parts of the world who have now agreed to take the product on. So we're really making inroads as a brand into new territories and
in a very short space of time. So I think that also speaks to
the quality
of the product, because each time we a distributor overseas onboards us, we've always sent them samples, they've tested it, and only after that do they come back and say yes or no, and kind of inevitably it's usually always a yes. So I think that's also
it validates what
it validates kind of what we're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so now the things that you have been telling us, it's all about sustainability, right? So in your opinion, why is sustainability so important to you as a brand, or maybe as a person? Why is it so important to you?
I think it's just because the world as it is, if we carry on doing everything the way we're doing it at the moment, we're not going to be in a very good space in a couple of years' time. I think the world is technically in a climate crisis. We all know this. And I think a lot of the consumption patterns of humans is not doing the world or even ourselves any favors. So sustainability I really believe that all brands need to start putting sustainability at kind of the front and center of everything that they do, because it's not only good for the planet, it's actually good for business, because at the end of the day, consumers are really starting to wake up to the importance of being sustainable and making sustainable choices. And therefore, they're actually actively looking for brands, well, in our experience, that actually do the work for them, the brands that are conscious of the environment, who've tried to make the right decisions in the products that they make. And you'll be amazed, consumers really want to support companies like ours that are doing this kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So it's good for the planet, it's good for people, it's good for our bottom line. It's just a no-brainer, actually.
And I think, if a consumer walks into a big retailer and sees a product that is sustainable versus a product that is not, the majority of the time, the consumer is now really thinking about their choices, and more often than not will choose a product that is sustainable. So in the long term, onboarding products such as ours is beneficial not only to distributors, it's beneficial to retailers, and then at the end of the line, it's beneficial to the consumer. It's up to companies to provide consumers with alternative choices. If no company is making sustainable products, then the consumer doesn't have a choice to buy the sustainable product. So it's almost up to companies to kind of create ranges that are sustainable, so that retailers can also then put these sustainable products on their shelves, and then consumers will be able to go into the retailers and find sustainable products. So it's kind of a whole supply chain that needs to start changing. It can't just be up to the consumer we can't just say to the consumer, make sustainable choices if we're not providing them with sustainable products or sustainable alternatives. So it starts with the companies themselves bringing out sustainable products. It's then also up to the retailers to choose products that are sustainable. And the more that companies and distributors can approach retailers with sustainable options, it will provide retailers, with these different choices, so that they can actually start putting these products on their shelves. And we've seen it in South Africa. We approached the biggest pharmacy retailer in our country, which has over 800 stores, and within 2 months, they had accepted the product. It was on their shelf, and now we're on top of the shelf in the biggest pharmacy retailer in the country, in our country at least. And this already makes a difference. You can see that our product is amongst a mass amount of plastic on the shelves, and already consumers notice it straight away. They say, "Oh wow, this isn't in plastic. This is great. We're going to try to support a company like this." So I think it's very important that the whole supply chain needs to start making these changes.
Yeah, and yet some minor people, community maybe are still unaware or chose to ignore the importance of sustainability. So I think it's time for us to wake up, people. All right, now could you tell us what are the advantages or benefits of using shampoo and conditioner bars without water?
I mean, a great advantage, first of all, is it's great and easy to travel with. There are no restrictions. Firstly, if you're flying in an aeroplane, the bars are a lot lighter in weight than your bottled shampoo and conditioner. Because the bars are concentrated and they're not liquid, they also last a lot longer. Our shampoo bars tend to last about 2 months, whilst our conditioner bars last even up to 4 months. Mm-hmm. We've had really great feedback on how long the bars last, and it creates great value for money to the consumer, just in that respect, that because the bars are so concentrated, you're not wasting any of the product as you might do when it's liquid. When you pour in out a liquid shampoo or conditioner, often you pour in out way too much, or you spill some, or that kind of thing. And obviously, once again, you're not contributing to the huge plastic waste problem, which we've kind of said over and over again. Anything else you want to?
Well, basically, I think the average person washes their hair sometimes every day, every 2-3 days on average. So this is a product that people use in their daily lives virtually. So if we can get this product not to be in plastic, it's an amazing game changer, because it just stops so much of that going into landfill, into our oceans, and all those kind of things, which we know are really bad for the world. So it's really cool to be able to have just a daily personal care product that is packaged differently, because that alone just makes a big difference to the waste crisis that we have. So those are kind of the main main advantages.
Yes, and I know that people in Malaysia now, we shower more than once a day, maybe 2 or 3 times a day because of our climate. Yeah, so that can be very...
That's a lot.
Yeah, we do that sometimes. But if we're staying at home, maybe not that much. But if you're an outdoor person, you will have to do that very often. All right, so you're obviously here because you're interested in expanding your brand into the Southeast Asia market, or maybe in Malaysia as well. Now, how suitable are your products for Asian hair?
In formulating our product, we've tested our product on all hair types. We've tested Caucasian, Asian, ethnic, black hair, all sorts, because in South Africa, obviously, they're very different hair types. We have all sorts of people who live here. And so it's very important for us to have a product that can work on literally every hair type. We've had amazing feedback so far from people on all spectrums of hair types. So there's no doubt in my mind that it's going to be perfect for the Asian market. So that's really exciting, and all the feedback has been pretty phenomenal, knowing how different kind of hair types can be. The other thing is also in our range, we have obviously our different products are kind of suited for different hair type designations. So depending also on your particular hair type, if you're more oily, if you suffer from oiliness or a little bit more dryness, or your hair's a bit damaged or whatnot, you'll find something in our range that will suit you. And we are also looking to come out with more products for more particular kind of, hair issues that people may have. So this is obviously just kind of the beginning. And we are going to be expanding our range, not also only in hair care, but into other cosmetics that you normally find in your bathroom. So
body care.
We do think there's something for everyone here.
Yeah, there is definitely something for everyone. Now, does your product actually have any fragrance in it, any scent?
Yes, it does. So, well, actually, there's just one that's scent free. Because also some people actually prefer not to have a scent. That's also kind of a growing thing in cosmetics, not to have an overpowering scent of any kind. So we have that, but all the others are scented, but we don't use synthetic fragrances. We use our own kind of blend of essential oils, which are put in at a small percentage to give like a lovely aroma to the product, but it's all natural, plant-based, and from really high quality oils.
Yeah.
All right. And are they suitable for all types of age?
Yes. I would just say the only thing I usually recommend that if you have like super sensitive skin or sensitive scalp, I'd usually say go maybe for the scent-free conditioner, for example. But for everyone else, the essential oils are at such a small percentage that it shouldn't cause any issues. But just when it comes to babies, I also think it's better to go for the scent-free option. We also have a shampoo, this one here, the beige one. This doesn't have any essential oils in it. It gets its scent from the coconut and cacao butter that we use in here. So I tend to recommend these two when it comes to really, really young children. But otherwise, all the others are scented and naturally fragranced.
So currently, what is the most popular choice of your buyers?
I'd say this is our most popular conditioner bar, which is the Easy Tiger. We also have very cute little names of each of our products, which is makes it quite fun and playful. And then these two for our shampoo bars.
So it's the green, the beige, and the pink that tend to be sort of everyone's favorite.
Yeah.
What is your
this
favorite?
Bar over here? This bar over here also doubles down as a shaving bar, so you can actually use this to shave, which is quite cool. So it's almost like a 2-in-1 bar. You can wash your hair and you can shave with it.
Oh.
Yeah, so a lot of men tend to go for that one as well, because it's gray and kind of seen as being more masculine. But it's obviously for anyone, woman, men, anyone.
Yeah. So we're also about to launch new products in body care. We're coming out with a full body care range. We'll have body wash bars. We also facial cleansers. We'll also have lotion bars, which is a cool thing. We're also coming out with a range of minis. So we'll have mini bars of a few of these that you can take with to travel. That will be a lot smaller. So we'll have a lot of products. But by the end of the year, we should have around 20 different products, which kind of increases the brand presence, and it also means more product for our distributors to sell, which increases kind of turnover for our distributors and obviously for us. So we've got a lot of new exciting products in the pipeline. So it's not just hair care. Our mission is to try eradicate plastic in the bathroom. So whatever you find in the bathroom that has plastic, we will try and make a product that means that it won't have to be packaged in that plastic. So we've got as I said, we've got a lot of new and exciting products that we'll be launching soon.
Yes, that's right. Very, very thoughtful. Thanks a lot for sharing with us. Now, I think that's all for my questions. Do you have any more additional notes that you would like to add on before we wrap up this session?
Yeah, I think just one thing is, is how to use the bars, and it's literally very easy. You literally, how I do it is you first wet your hair and the bar, and all it is you literally take the bar, rub it on your hair. This is the shampoo bar, and it creates a great foam and a great lather as any liquid shampoo would. You wash your hair, rinse your hair with it, and then after that you apply the conditioner bar. Steph, do you want to kind of?
Yeah, and the conditioner bar works incredibly well. Like you wouldn't think that a conditioner in a bar form would work well. I didn't even think so before we formulated the product, but it's incredible how fast this detangles. And my hair is actually quite damaged because I highlight my hair, and so it can get dry and damaged and very knotty very quickly. And honestly, nothing detangles my hair as quickly as this. Not the best salon quality conditioners, like nothing. This works like an absolute bomb. And you wet the hair, you wet the bar, you wet your hair, and you literally just kind of apply it in downward strokes on your hair. And all this stuff, I call it the conditioning kind of paste from the conditioner comes onto your hair like a normal conditioner would. And there you go. And then if you want to, I usually just comb my hair in the shower, but that's just a personal preference.
But
rinse out.
But do you leave the conditioner on for maybe a few minutes before you rinse it off?
Really, because it actually, well, I comb my hair in the shower, which not everyone does, but it's just what I do. So maybe through the combing, it's kind of kept on my hair a bit longer, but I don't have to leave it on for like 3 minutes or 5 minutes or anything like that. It works literally instantly.
Yeah.
It works so fast. So there's no kind of waiting time or anything. And then it is rinse off though. Like all the products are rinse off. We've had some questions before of people asking, oh, is your conditioner like leave-in? No, you do need to rinse it off. But yeah, that's it. It's super easy.
Very easy to use.
Yeah, thank you very much for sharing with us with our online audience. Now, if you still want to know more about their products, there should be more catalogs in our website right now. They should be available by now. Just go to www.beautyonlinetradeshow.com and look for Be Bare Life, and you shall actually be able to discover more about their products, shampoo and conditioner bars made without water. So thank you so much once again to Mr. Robert Blonsky and Ms. Stephanie Fuchs for inventing such unique and thoughtful products for all of us. And I hope that it will arrive soon in Malaysia and Southeast Asia real soon.
Hope so.
We also hope so.
Thanks very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being here with us. Thank you. I'll see you again. Thank you.
Bye.
All right. If you enjoyed that session earlier by Be Bare Life, South Africa, feel free to join a B2B matching session, which will be coming on this Friday on the 9th of July. By sending us a message, you'll be able to get the link, which our personnel shall attend to you very soon. All right. Just click the Messenger or WhatsApp button at the bottom right of your website page. That's all you gotta do. All right, so I'll see you very soon for the next session where we're gonna have another exciting talk, which is the last session today. All right, so it's time right now for us to have the very last session for today. Are you guys excited to know which company or which brand will be appearing next? I'm very excited already because these will be the very last one today. Now, the next company has been around for many years and they have been rated as the #1 skincare brand in South Africa, having a wide range of products, of course, from head to toe. You name it, they have it all. Now, they're none other than Hey Gorgeous, such a special name, right? A superstar beauty brand based in South Africa, which has hundreds of thousands followers on social media page. So in just one more minute, I'm going to be having this very special moment to introduce Miss Phoebe Williams, who is the brand founder of Hey Gorgeous, live right here online to share with us about her secret and the story behind the #1 skincare brand in South Africa. So right now, let us bring it on. Please welcome Phoebe Williams.
Hi, Selamat Petang. Terima kasih kerana menjemput saya.
Hi, welcome to Beauty Online Trade Show. And
thank you.
Let me just maybe greet you in Malaysian language. Selamat datang. You know what that means?
Thank you. Is it welcome?
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you very much. And so lovely I'm so delighted to be here. I really appreciate this opportunity and very nice to be a part of your excellent show.
All right, my name is Eddie, and here we have some of the online audience who might be watching right now on beautyonlinetradeshow.com. Just to have a brief introduction about the company. They are the #1 skincare brand in South Africa, and this is actually the founder of Hey Gorgeous, Phoebe Williams. So with such a special brand name, could you maybe tell us a little bit about your company or your brand?
Sure, with pleasure. Hey Gorgeous, we've been around for 10 years, South African based, but we're delighted to say that we are spreading our wings to an international market as well. Our motivation really was to create beautiful products that really worked, that didn't cost the earth and didn't cost women a fortune. You know, I think today in these economic times, particularly now, if with COVID and the way that our economy has changed, what we want is to make women feel beautiful, to make them feel pampered and well taken care of without spending huge amounts of money. And we're able to do that beautifully with amazing ingredients, all African inspired, but more importantly, all sustainably sourced as well. And really I think it's the essence of what we do and the authenticity of what we do that's made us one of South Africa's leading brands.
Yeah. And you mentioned about sustainability, right? I think some similarities that we have in the exhibitors today from South Africa is that they are all after the concept of being natural and being sustainable, yes. Right? So would you tell us how does this work with your brand and your products?
Sure. And look, I think it's really important. I think it's time that we actually started being mindful about where we source our ingredients from and look after the people that we actually buy our ingredients from. So for example, a few of our serums have an amazing oil, which is called baobab oil. I'm sure your viewers and your buyers will have heard of this. It's an amazing anti-aging skincare oil. We buy ours from the tribes of northern Namibia. And if you think about it, these guys are very rural. They are a developing community. And I love the idea, and so do our users, that when you apply one of our beautiful moisturizers, you using oils from indigenous people, and not only are you going to feel fantastic, but what you are doing is you're creating opportunity for them, because what we want to do is make it a sustainable, developing lifestyle for both sides. Does that make sense?
All right, because myself, maybe some of the people here in Malaysia or in Southeast Asia, we are not very aware of how many types of indigenous people in South Africa, maybe. Yeah, would you tell us, is there a lot of them?
Yes, definitely. If you think about the fact that, I live in an astonishingly amazing country. You know, we have 11 different ethnicities in terms of language, and we are this rainbow nation of amazingness, absolutely amazingness. But if you look at our borders as well, you know, we border countries like Botswana, we border countries like Mozambique, and the rest of Africa is, you know, I think most people think that Africa is just, you know, this wasted land, but quite honestly, it's nature's fruit basket. This is where the bounty of some of the most incredible ingredients that go into skincare products come from. For example, if you have a look at our shea butter, it comes from Ghana, from women's collabs in Ghana. We import our coconut, our organic coconut oil from Mozambique, and we work beautifully within our own country. For example, there's an incredible area called the Karoo. It's the kind of center belt of South Africa, but it's semi-desert, and we grow the most astonishing aloe there. And this is where all our aloe comes from that we actually use in the products. So what we really like to do is we want to use and support Africa. We think we need, look, I think there's no question about the fact we really need it, but I think the rest of the world, it's time they saw the amazing talent that comes out of our country, the incredible ingredients that we have, which are just amazing. But I think more than that is the willing to cooperate with other nations and other countries with buying and selling, because we have a lot to offer. And this is why we really like this opportunity to be able to broadcast our message too.
Yeah, and I think this is a very special, even though a little challenging time, but very, very suitable for us to learn more about the outside world, since we can, find everything
Correct.
online, which is why we are here today. Now, Hey Gorgeous, as I mentioned earlier, it was rated as #1 skincare in South Africa by many platforms and articles. Would you tell us why is Hey Gorgeous rated as #1?
Thank you. And thank you very much. That's very flattering. I'd love to be able to say we are definitely the #1 skincare brand. I think I share this platform with a number of astonishing brands. I think the reason we are right up there, though, is because we deliver on results. And this is the thing that I say all the time. I think because not only am I the founder and the cosmetic scientist behind the brand, but more importantly, I'm a woman, I'm a consumer, I'm somebody that is the end result of these products. And Italy, when I started this, I worked for I worked for two major corporations as a cosmetic scientist. And when you're young and lovely, you can just put anything on your face and everything works and it's lovely. But when you get to my age, you realize that you're going to need a little bit more, And really what I wanted when I was chatting to all my friends who were my age and actually even younger, to be perfectly honest, what we realized is, and I mean this respectfully, and I'm certainly not saying every single brand, but what I am saying is that our industry is known for overpromise, overhype, overprice, and underdeliver. And I think it's just one of those things. And quite honestly, when you get to my age and you need all this help, okay, you need a product that's going to deliver. And this is what happened. So when we looked at starting ours, we thought, you know what, we're not going to dilute our products with all sorts of nonsense. If this ingredient works, we're going to make sure that we have as maximum to the amount that we can use to make the product effective. So we don't dial down our products. We don't dilute them. What you're putting on is 100%. It's 100% product. Okay, so what also along with that, because we don't dilute our products, less is very much more. So you only need a small amount of it to get it active, to make sure that it works. So not only are you getting efficacy, but you're getting great value for money as well. And I think that balance and the fact that we back our beautiful products with outstanding customer service, which we do via our social media platforms. So anytime customers want to reach us, there's always ways and opportunities to do that. And we help with the perfect products for your skin type. I'm sure your people will know too that, going into a superstore or like a cosmetic pharmacy, you're so overwhelmed by a million products. How do we know what's the right product for us? So really what we want to do is we simplify it. We make sure that we understand your skin type, your skin goals, and we work with you to ensure that your goals are met. And I think this is what's actually set us apart from our competitors, because we're a little bit more hands-on. But I feel like I'm showing off a little bit, because I do want to say, and I think this is really important, it's not just us. There are a number of fantastic brands out here. We were just lucky enough to be on your platform.
Right, very well spoken. Now I know it's a taboo for us, most of us in Asia countries, to ask a woman's age, but I would like to ask you about your actual age. Would you mind sharing with us?
Okay, I'm going to tell you, and then you're going to turn the mic off and not tell anybody else. Okay, I'm going to be 63 on my next birthday.
What? 63?
Yeah. 63 on my next birthday. I do lie about my age, though. I tell everybody I'm a lot younger. In fact, my children are now older than me. I lie so much.
Well, you don't have to lie about it because you look very youthful. You sounded like one as well.
Thank you. Do you know what that is? And I really believe this is true. I absolutely love what we do. I love my job so much. It's actually not work. This is my passion. It's my interest. It's my love, and it's my everything. And I think that goes to keeping you young, keeping you motivated and inspired, and making sure that you just wake up in the morning with a smile on your face. This is such a brilliant industry to be in.
Yes, and whichever work you are in, whichever industry you are in, you gotta love it. Otherwise, it's time to change, right?
No, 100%, 100%. And life goes by so quickly, so you need to love what you do.
Yes, correct. Now you've got a lot of different products, like you mentioned, cosmetic, beauty, and maybe you have hair and nail products as well. It's like a head-to-toe series. Now, I know it's definitely not easy to have all the researchers and to develop so many different types of product. Do you do all the manufacturing yourself? And if yes, you definitely got to share us about your R&D and how do you manufacture your products.
Sure. Okay, with pleasure. I'm going to take you back to the very early days when I first started. So remember, I come from a cosmetic science background. Okay, I've been in the industry for over 25 years. I worked in the United Kingdom and we moved back to South Africa. And when I started manufacturing these products, I started from my kitchen, to be perfectly honest. And I started with 1 or 2 products because I knew that those were the ones that I wanted. It was never supposed to be a brand necessarily, but remember, my motivations were, what am I going to do about my skin? Look at all my wrinkles. So there were more products for myself that people loved, my friends loved, and then their friends loved. And that's how the brand developed. So really what we do is, although we carry a full range, including hair, which is beautiful, sulfate-free shampoos, silicone-free shampoos and conditioners, our primary passion really is for skincare across the ages. Because we do understand, for those of us that are of my age, and anti-aging is important, we know that we want products to work. But then if you look at younger generations or generations of people coming into this light that are subjected to things like hormonal acne, and my son had really bad acne when he was younger. And you realize that it isn't just skin. It's very easy to say to somebody, oh, it's all right, you'll be fine. It's just your skin. Nobody's going to look at it. But you have no idea what a blight that is to your self-confidence, how much it makes you feel under the weather. And when your self-esteem's low, you know that you're not firing at on all your best cylinders. So really what we want to do is we wanted to look at areas of our lives that actually mattered. So for example, definitely an anti-aging perspective, but not anti-aging where I can promise you, okay, I'm never going to look 25 again. Okay, we know that that's not going to happen. But Italy, what I want women to feel amazing, no matter how old they are. Because if you feel good, you look good, you have this confidence, you have this feeling of loveliness about yourself. And that's what life's about. Then we look at skin, for example, people who suffer from eczema, psoriasis, rosacea, very common in fairer skin women. And it's very difficult to find products that actually suit these skins that don't cause itching, irritation, even more redness because of the added chemicals or the added fragrances that are in there. So what we did is we took 5 skincare concerns. Skin evening, making sure that your skin stays beautifully even. That's important. As light reflects on beautiful skin, so you don't want patchiness or dark marks. So our skin evening range is lovely. beautiful range for sensitive skins, a fantastic range for anti-aging, very good for acne-prone skins. And then we do one for if you've got gorgeous skin and you want to keep it that way. Our vitamin ranges are absolutely brilliant. And then, of course, we've got our body care products, which complement our facial products, all the way down to keeping your feet beautifully soft, smooth, and sandal ready.
All right. And at what age do you think that people should start using and buying anti-aging products?
You know, from in your late 20s, this is the time when your collagen levels start to deplete. Can you believe this? Hey, late 20s. By the time you get to my age, I'm surprised collagen's still awake. So when you know that lovely adage about prevention being better than cure. Well, it's never more true when it comes to skincare. Rather take care of your skin when you can, trying to reverse the effects of aging, sun damage, whatever the case might be. It's not impossible, but it's difficult. But if you actually look after your skin from your late 20s, really start taking care of it, it'll pay dividends in the long run. It's one of the best investments you can make in yourself.
Right. And out of so many products that you have introduced to us, would you maybe show us a little bit about some of the most unique products that you have, which suits Southeast Asian countries?
Sure, with pleasure. Okay, I'm going to show you 1 second. Okay, don't know if you can see. This is my Vitanol. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Okay, this is my Vitanol and Hyaluronic Serum. And this is my other favorite, which is Happily Ever After. Now, I am very, very much pro. I'm a serum fan. Serums are the bioactives. These are the products that work in your skin rather than on your skin. So for example, you'll have a moisturizer. The idea of a moisturizer is to be on top of the skin, on the epidermis, into the first 3 layers of the skin, to protect it, to nourish it, to plump up superficial lines, and so on. But if you want to change the skin, not chemically change it, but improve the skin, you need to work way down at the collagen level, because collagen is responsible for creating fresh, healthy skin cells. So, for example, our Vitanol and Hyaluronic Serum is one of my favorites. Vitanol is a natural version of retinol. Now, retinol is the buzzword. It is the best, one of the best ingredients one can use in an anti-aging product, for example, but it's quite a toughie. Okay, it's really difficult to use on some skins, Asian skins particularly, because your women are so beautiful and they've got this very translucent, beautiful skin, and vitamin A in a retinol is really tough on it. And normally what you have to do with the retinol is you have to feed it into your skin every 2 or 3 or 4 days so that your skin can actually get used to it. Now, Vitanol, on the other hand, being a natural form of it, it mimics the benefits of retinol without any of the harsh side effects. So it's absolutely astonishing. Hyaluronic acid, brilliant product, a brilliant ingredient. What that does is it works a little bit like a sponge. It absorbs moisture and holds moisture into the skin. So it plumps up the skin, plumping up lines and wrinkles from the inside, which is just incredible. And, you know, I know that one of the questions you're going to ask me is because we create African products, or we create products from African ingredients, will they work for Malaysian or Southeastern customers, women and men, if that's the case? 100%, Italy, 100%. You know, we may be on different corners of the world, but we all share the same. It's quite astonishing. And I love things like this because it just connects us and you realize how close we really are. We might be 11,000 kilometers apart, but we share the same anxieties about our skin. We share the same wants and needs for our skin. But what we do is we've just made it so that there's a range of products to suit every single skin type, including our Southeast Asian market, which incidentally, I've actually got a nice little growing customer base there. It's lovely to see that our products are moving across the borders.
Yeah, I think that most people the culture in Malaysia is very diverse. We have, even though we are in one country, but we have many different skin colors as well. Like the Malays, they have a slightly darker skin tone. And as for Chinese myself, we have like a typical Chinese skin, and we also have Indian skin as well. And I believe that goes to your country as well. Very diverse.
Totally. Totally.
Yeah.
And this is why I was very excited about being here, because of the multi ethnicities, because of the different skin tones, and because we're all exposed to similar. So, you know, if you look at the way that we are in terms of weather, it's getting hotter. We need better protection. We need to take care of our skins, and our climate. While we don't have, well, some places like Durban, for example, has got your humidity. So you should all come to Cape Town because it's beautiful. But we share, you know, like we share same weather conditions. We share very similar skin tones and types, and very similar skin concerns. And I think that's why we were a match made in heaven.
Right. And speaking of your social media, I received a note saying that you have more than 170,000 followers on social media. Wow, how is that possible? Can you tell us how many countries?
It's lovely here.
Yeah,
it's lovely. We've got 170 odd thousand on Facebook, about 50 odd thousand on Instagram. We've got a good few thousand on Twitter, but between you and me, I don't actually understand how Twitter works. So we just hope that people read it and send it out there. But Facebook is fantastic for us, and so is Insta, because what we do is we use it as an engagement platform. We talk to our customers, because, you know, it goes back to one of the questions that you touched on earlier about our R&D, how we develop our products. We listen to our customers. If our customers say, look, I need a product like this, and we think, oh my gosh, that's viable, then that's how we do this. Also, what we do is because we are very opposed to animal testing in any way at all, what we do is we actually test on our customers. All right. So what we do is we send out our social media customers, and our social media followers, we send out to our customers, we send out to our suppliers, and we'll send them products, obviously with their approval and permission beforehand, and we'll say, please try this serum for us for 3 or 4 months or 6 months, depending on what the product is supposed to do. And then what we do is we get their feedback. And if we don't achieve a more than 94%, we don't take the product to market. Look, I wish I could tell you, no, there is no 100%. The only person I know that can do 100% is God. Okay, so we're happy with the 94%. If there's anything that we can do and change it, we absolutely do. But if it's less than that, if our customers say they don't like the aroma or they don't like the texture and we can change it, we absolutely do, to try and improve it. And I think that works for us, and that engagement on social media, because we want to know what our customers love. We want to get their feedback, and that feedback is very important. We take every little thing, be it a compliment or be it a negative. Whatever our customers say, we'll go to the ends of the earth to make sure that they're happy.
Yeah, and that's a very first-hand feedback that you can get from social media, because it's all customers, it's all buyers, it's all humans, right?
Correct, 100%.
Can you also tell us how many countries are you currently distributing to?
Sure. We are in the United Kingdom, and we're doing really well there. We've been there for the last 18 months, and our market is growing very, very nicely. They at the moment are servicing, our UK operation is servicing parts of Europe as well, which is very exciting. And we are in Australia and New Zealand. And I'm very excited about getting into the Southeast Asia market. I know that we're ready for it. We're here to help and support in any way we can. And as mentioned, it's not huge. I don't want to overpromise, but we do have a growing footprint out there, helped very much by social media. And I think it's a fantastic opportunity for us to get into this market now.
Yeah, but when it comes to Southeast Asia, are there any particular countries that you have in your mind?
Well, you know, we've got a very good customer market in Malaysia. Singapore's outstanding for us. I'm sending bags to Thailand on a regular basis, and surprisingly, which I absolutely love, to Vietnam as well. And it's not huge amounts. I would say the biggest part of our market at the moment is Malaysia and Singapore, followed by Thailand. But I think what we do need is, and I think this is important for any buyers or distributors out there, we know it's not easy to bring in a brand new brand into a country that is saturated with skincare products. So we don't expect distributors and buyers to do all the heavy lifting. We'll help 100% of the way. So we'll certainly use our social media markets, our platforms to drive traffic into stores or to drive traffic to wherever you want us to. And then what I did want to show you is, can you see on the back of our products? Okay, we've got a little QR code. Okay, yeah. So what we're doing is our QR code is there primarily if customers are new to us. So let's say in your market, we now are found on a shelf in a particular store. Customers don't necessarily know who we are, and there isn't perhaps an assistant in store that can help. All they need to do is scan the QR code with their phone. It'll open it up to a website in language of choice. So whatever language they want to, take down in the drop-down menu, and they'll know all about the product, how it works, what other products to use with it. So it creates an excellent upsell opportunity as well for the supplier. There's ways on how to use it with videos. And what we've done is our QR codes are real people videos. So for example, on this particular We're Happily Ever After, which is our lovely anti-aging one, we've actually there's 2 videos of 2 women who've actually used this product with before and after pictures. So you can actually see expectation of results as well. And I think that's kind of exciting.
Wow, I think the QR code one, the idea of having it is very thoughtful, especially when people are utilizing everything they can find on their phone, on a device, right?
Correct. Yes. It's quick and easy, and it gives them all that information. Because, one of the biggest problems or one of the biggest challenges that skincare manufacturers face, and especially now because, there's a lot of compliancy that you have to meet, to make sure that your labels are compliant. So you don't actually have an opportunity to necessarily bestow the virtues of what this product is going to do or how to use it. And remember how we started this conversation by saying it's a minefield out there. If you go looking for a particular product, it's overwhelming. There are so many different products, and really what we want, and certainly from a consumer point of view, is what's this product going to do for me? What's it? Why am I spending my money on it? What's the end result? So if we can help answer those questions, then we can do this properly. And from a certainly for your distributors and your buyers, it makes their lives easier because they're not going to have to. It's part of this marketing that we will actually support and drive forward as well.
And how do you see the competition between anti-aging skincares? There are a lot of majority in Malaysia, people are into whitening products and anti-aging, and also some of the basic day care products. But particularly in anti-aging, how do you see the competition among brands?
Look, I think, first of all, here's the thing that I have to say. Something, there isn't. If I could make a skincare product that suited every single skin type, okay, I wouldn't be here with you today. I would be in my beach house in Bali, living up the life. Okay, so we know that if there was one magic product, one magic elixir, one magic lifestyle, please put my name down. I want it first. So we think that competition is important. I think it's important that customers find what makes them happy. When you use a product, you become really brand loyal, but it's important to keep an open mind. Okay, have a look at something that's new, something that's different, because as you age or as you change, when you change into various parts of your life. Okay, so, like once you think about the life cycle of where we are, so you're an adult, you start having your children. So your body changes and your skin changes. Then you think, and everything's hormonally driven. So then you think, okay, well, what's going to happen now? Then you just think your skin is 100% perfect. Then you start this aging process. And do not even get me started on the menopausal process, because that's a story in its own. So I think from a women perspective, I think competition from an anti-aging perspective is excellent. Don't look at it as competition. Look at it as what's the best product for me. And even if you've been using a particular brand for 15 years, keep an open mind. Since you started using that product, technology's changed, sciences have changed. So it's a good idea to always keep an open mind and look for new products.
Yeah, even yourself, your appearance might be changing as well.
Correct.
Right.
You know, this is the thing. And I think, and you know, that you make an excellent point, Edalee. That's the most important thing. I think we think, you know, a part of this, you know, this tuition that we give, and part of this, you know, assisting customers is, and it's actually, you know, the younger generation are much more, they're much more savvy. They're far smarter than us oldies, okay? Because we tend to stick with the things that we know, right down to the way we cut our hair, right down to our makeup, right down to whatever the case is. You can't do that anymore. You know what I mean? In your head, you think you're 25, but you're not. So you've got to change things, because your body, your skin, everything needs different things at different times of your life. So you make a really good point. Well done.
And it might be changing way faster before you're even aware of it.
That's depressing, but true.
Right. And I believe there might be a lot of online audiences right here who might have heard about your brand before, but they might have, I mean, they might be looking for the opportunities to speak to you face to face, to Hey Gorgeous. So is there any, if there are any who are interested to distribute your products, how can you support them, especially in marketing and promotion?
Sure. Okay, well, we could certainly help with the most amazing. If you have seen our social media pages, you'll see that our brand and our artwork look and feel is just lovely. It's really happy. It's beautifully presented. And what we'll do is help with all the necessary art, anything that you need in that particular regard. We'll use our social platforms, and we'll use our social platforms internationally. It's not just about driving business forward from here, but it's about spreading the word across the board, so that wherever we are, we want to be able to tell customers in the United Kingdom, hey, do you know that we're also available in Southeast Asia? In this very small world that we live in, we've got friends, we've got family all over the place. So we encourage our customers universally to talk to each other, to tell people that they know that we're also available in various countries. And then, of course, what we'll do is we'll help in any way that you actually need to. We are 100% compliant. We've got all the necessary certificates of origin. We know how difficult it is to import into another country. So what we're doing is, because we have experience, we are very good with our turnaround in terms of distribution and replenishment. You order quickly, you get your products quickly in perfect condition. And we've just nailed that, because we also understand that that's a big problem. You know, you're buying from a company a zillion miles away. How do you know you're going to get your products on time? How do you know you're going to get it in perfect condition? We guarantee it.
Yeah. And last but not least, during the COVID-19, it's a challenging time. How do you think that your social media, since you have such a strong foundation on social media, do you think that this is an advantage in managing your business, your brand?
Oh, definitely. Definitely, without question. I must say that we were one of the very lucky brands in social. We had quite a long, hard lockdown where lots of businesses really took enormous stress. But you know, the online businesses that were ready, we were the ones that actually touched, you know, which I'm so grateful for. We were the ones that actually kept our heads above water. And it really helped as well from a social point of view, because that connection, and especially the connection that we have with our customers, because we engage, it's like talking to 170,000 friends. You know, you don't think about it. You don't talk. You're not just banging out a post. You're talking to somebody with empathy, with compassion. You understand what they're going through. And it literally is. We actually talk when you buy a gorgeous product, you become part of this family. And we think of you as part of this family. We don't just sell products and that's it. We love to hear from customers, and that's why if you are on our social pages as well, you'll see amazing reviews where customers send before and after photographs or send us notes to say, oh, just look at my skin, it looks amazing. And during COVID, it was, I used our social media pages as a way to connect, to make me feel grounded. Because remember how scary that was? It was hard, eh? You're lonely, you're isolated, you are away from all the people that you absolutely love. And it was a fantastic connection. I don't want to do it again, but it was a fantastic connection.
Right. And let us keep our head up and hope that this madness would end soon. Thank you so much.
Sama-sama. Thank you very much,
Oh,
Eddie.
wow, you know that as well. How did you learn your Malay?
I've been to your country a few times and I absolutely love it, but only on holiday, and it's beautiful. So I hope I didn't insult it with my very bad accent.
No, you sounded very perfectly. Thank you so much for being here with us. Is there any last note that you would like to say to us?
No, just I love the opportunity. Thank you so much. And if any of your buyers or distributors want to get in touch, please do. We'll be delighted to help.
All right. Thank you so much. And I believe there is a feature that you can find at our website page. At your bottom right side of the website, there is a messenger or WhatsApp button on it. Just click on it and you'll be able to access to a link where you can actually book your appointment to have a B2B matching session with Hey Gorgeous. So thank you so much to Phoebe Williams, the founder of Hey Gorgeous from South Africa. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Take care now.
Again, what a day of so many unique products, presentations, and talks that we have with Thailand and South Africa. So you have seen so many products, you have experienced them online, and you have heard from the representative of each brand. Now we have come to the end of day one program of Beauty Online Trade Show. Now, don't forget, it's not the end yet because we still have many more days to go. A week long of programs are all prepared for you. So we have many more products coming up tomorrow, also from South Africa. Tune in at 11 a.m. Malaysian time, sharp tomorrow, to watch the live session of the very first talks from South African products and brands. Now, besides product presentations from South Africa, which we'll be bringing you tomorrow, we will also be having to reveal the secret of a very unique tea from South Africa, which can be used as an ingredient to produce cosmetic and beauty products too. Now, no doubt, this is going to be something very, very viral soon because it's a very famous tea, but not much people are aware of it because it's from South Africa. So it's time for us from Southeast Asia to explore some of the potential of these amazing brands, especially this very famous tea. And also, during this pandemic time, which is very challenging, we are very honored and proud to have an association which was newly formed during this hard time. It's called the Federation of Asian Beauty International Association, better known as FABIA, to help the beauty industry in Southeast Asia countries, of course, as well, to stay connected with the beauty industry. Now, as for now, FABIA has gotten the support and representative from countries such as China, Taiwan, Malaysia, South Korea, Japan, Indonesia, and as well as Australia, and many more to come in the future. So wondering what FABIA is all about? If you are keen to know more, find out more tomorrow together with us here. Now that's all for today, and I hope you enjoyed what we've brought to you during this full lockdown in Malaysia and the rest of the other countries who might be watching us live right now. And as this can never be done without the augmented reality or AR technology and VR technology as well. Thanks to all of us who have attended, and I will see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Malaysian time. Remember, the website is www.beautyonlinetradeshow.com. Stay home, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow.